Okay. Can you hear me right now? Say yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. On the. Welcome, everybody, to Exposure 14 here in San Diego, California. I'm here with the founder, Amelia Brodka, who also happens to be having a little bun in the oven. This is the first time she's sat down today, folks. It's been a heck of an event so far. Can you fill us in what's been happening here?
Wow, it's just incredible to see that there are 200 girls and women from 21 different countries here. And they're skating bowl, they're skating street, they're skating vert. And today, it's been a big focus on the bowl. And we had some intermediate and advanced divisions absolutely ripping. And now the Pro Bowl, it's going to blow us away.
Yeah, I was really excited. I mean, you had the little ones, right? Like 8 years old. And then we just saw Golden Girls finish up a couple minutes ago, too. Inspiring. All the generations coming here together for the 14th exposure.
And it just keeps growing. And what I really love to see is that from every ability level, they're so supportive of each other. Like, the crowd is cheering. It's all just for the love of it. There is progression going on, But even if you're at a different point in your progression, you're being celebrated for being a skateboarder.
No, it's an awesome celebration. It's a huge gathering. A record-breaking turnout this year. Again, you said more than 200 skaters, 21 countries.
Yeah, I thought maybe we'd get to 20 countries, and I had to count 3 times the other day because we beat what I guessed. We got 21, and so the Pro Bowl, they're warming up here. The crowd is filling in, and honestly, we're about to see some really new talent take it to the next level.
I wanted to say, like, how much has exposure grown, especially over the last 5 years? Because you had to rent bleachers this year.
Yeah, we could not accommodate the amount of people that wanted to come watch. And we almost can't accommodate the amount of people who want to come skate, actually, because we are running out of daylight here to try to get all these girls their shine. But it's grown so much. The first ever event, we had 34 girls, all just local. That was 2012. Now here we are, 2025. Like I said, 200. Right there, we got a Swedish skateboarder in the bowl.
Yeah.
And, we're definitely going to see a lot of progression because that is the key to look out for. They've just been learning so many new tricks. I think they're out skating the boys these days, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I would agree with that here. This packed crowd in here, like, who are they all here to watch? Who are you here to watch? I know you can't play favorites, but I want to hear some people you're interested in seeing in this Open Pro qualifier.
Well, look, we have to say Arissa True is here, and she has been the most dominant skater on the transition scene recently. But I'm super excited about some new names. We've got Maisel Paris. She's skating in the pro. She's got some incredible lines. And we've got Yvonne, who's from China. I believe. No, Yvonne is from Taiwan. And she's been here for months practicing. And I don't think anyone's ever really seen her skate. And she's about to blow open some doors.
Well, what's really interesting about exposure is there's not really anywhere for the girls to go do a bowl event and a vert event in one weekend. Can you talk to me a little bit about this bowl here at the Encinitas Skate Park?
I mean, I love having all the disciplines together. The bowl, the vert, but also the street, because there aren't so many opportunities where all of us across disciplines can come together and really like support each other and get to watch each other skate. So I think that is part of the fun here. And then we also have a couple added layers. We're going to see longest grind later, which is just a fun competition, a way to just like grind through this brand new coping.
Yeah, talk to me about that. You said the coping is brand new. This is different. So what does that mean for the viewers back home? Brand new coping. What are we expecting to see here?
We are expecting to see long grinds, fast lines. You know, before there used to be little chips in the coping, which would kind of slow you down and not let you grind quite as far. But now we're going to see some new lines opening up because of the way that they can grind this coping.
Well, we're about to kick off jam number 1. Looking at this jam, we got Ada Jerkberg from Sweden, Miyu Chida from Japan, Isla Lily Bauer from Australia, Clara Kermode from Rancho Santa Margarita right here in California, Sadie DeMille from Canada, and Selma Peterson from Norway. So a very international jam number 1 is about to kick off here. What are the nerves? Like, you've competed at the Olympics. How are they feeling right now?
You know, they're definitely nervous, and having this big crowd here, it does help to kind of channel that, but also, like, they have these photographers. They're so close. Like, it's just, it's a lot of energy, so if you're not quite good at fading that out, it could mess with you a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. Well, Hedda is about to drop in for her first run here. Talk a little bit about the format here. Each skater is going to get 3 runs, 40 seconds each. Top run counts to their overall score, and they're going to try to make that spot into the finals.
Exactly. Yeah. And so that best run score is what they'll hang on to, and the finals, they'll get 40-second runs, but they're not limited, so they can keep skating and try to really up the ante. But right now, what's really important is consistency, so staying on for these runs, especially getting those first wall jitters out of the way. I mean, it's really tough to set the stage here.
All right, we're already rocking and rolling. Isla Lily Bauer is about to drop in for her first run here, and she's been a long-time exposure skater.
She comes every year. Her main focus is vert, but she does not miss the opportunity to also skate the bowl here. She also loves taking home some of the banners from here and hanging them up on her own hometown vert ramp. But yeah, definitely no stranger to this bowl.
You know, access to a vert ramp is pretty difficult, right, Amelia? I mean, you grew up skating vert and park too. Talk about, you guys have your own vert ramp as well too.
Yeah, thanks to the Cohn family, we were able to get an incredible vert ramp. So huge shout out to Leslie Cohen. She's the co-founder of
Shout out Leslie,
Exposure.
we love you.
Leslie, we love you so much. We hope you're tuning in. But wow, is this Clara? She's on
Clara
a really good run here.
At 15 years old, I can see the difference from last year to here for Clara.
She's developed a lot of power, and her consistency is really something to appreciate.
And that's something you really need in a comp, huh?
Definitely, especially with a bowl like this. The walls come at you fast. It's kind of small. So you see she's packing in tricks here. She's going lip slide. She's going tail slide. She's going blood to rock. And I think that's a full pull for Clara right there.
Big smile on Clara's face. Crowd cheers, hugs all around. That's got to be a great feeling when you get your first run down and you dial it in.
I mean, yeah, when it's the first of many runs and then you don't have to stress anymore, that's the best feeling. So Clara can kind of just cruise now. And
Sadie DeMille here from Canada, from Ontario, Canada. Sadie picking a nice line here into the deep end.
That's another thing to really think about when you're skating a bowl. It's really easy. It's not really easy, but you can put in your hardest tricks if you just go back and forth.
Yeah.
But what's really important in bowl skating is using the whole space, using the hips, really taking your grinds further. So the skaters that are going to do the best here are the ones that are using the bowl in a more unique way than just hitting the face wall.
Yeah, and it's a whole different type. I mean, it's hard to even find bowls like this, too. So skating something like this, you know, Selma Peterson right here is from Norway. Do you think she's had some time to practice here at Encinitas Skate Park?
Well, I do know that the whole Swedish crew, including Selma, they all came together just a few days ago. And I was here at their first practice, and they had some kind of gnarly slams. So it took a little time for them to adjust. But Selma's putting together a pretty good one.
Yes. And then, you know, you think about it in the practices coming up. You have a lot of skaters that are signed up for this event that are all competing for a couple minutes of practice time, too. So, you know, sometimes in the middle of one of these comps, in the middle of one of these heats, you're going to see something that they didn't even know that they could do, that they haven't tried yet.
That's like the best part of skateboarding, when you surprise yourself, especially in the middle of a competition, and you roll away from something unique. But this 50-50, taking it to fakie, the fakie disaster on the hip, this is a really great line for Hedda right here.
Yeah, and I've watched Hedda compete at these exposures too and come up, and every year, again, better and better. They have, you know, they have something to aspire to come here to exposure, to get better. All year they go home. This is the one big event for them. I mean, this is the longest running women's skate contest that there is right now. 14 years, Amelia. Well done.
I mean, I'm just psyched to see some of these girls get these opportunities. I mean, when we started, there weren't a ton of opportunities, but now, you know, there are some really great events, but you have to be invited to them. And that's the thing about exposure. You know, we're just open. And that really allows for these up-and-comers to shine.
That was Miyu Cheeto there on her second run here. Dropping in now is Isla Lily Bauer from Australia. And you're saying she's a bit more of a vert skater.
Yeah, Isla is definitely more of a vert skater, but she's got some great tricks. That Smith grind was looking really good. And she's got the 5-0. But you can kind of tell she's not using the hips quite as much as the other skaters.
Sure.
And sometimes that's a sure tell for a vert skater.
Yeah.
I can comfortably say that as
no
a vert
shade.
skater myself.
Amelia feels you there, Isla. All right, Clara Carmody is back in before even the announcers could say her full name.
That's the format here, too. We just keep it going. But that air, she's just blasting it. And something I really love about Clara is just her style, her ability to boost everything and look good doing it. And, I mean, her coach is Christian Asoy, so
not bad.
She's got to have style. It's kind of like a prerequisite to work with him.
All right, Sadie DeMille is in for her second run here, 15 years old, coming from Canada. Sadie was surprising me out there in practice, getting runs in. That's actually some of the hardest part, is just getting some runs in the practice.
Yeah, you know, I wish there were more hours in the day to where we can allow everyone proper practice time. But, you know, with 90 girls in bowl alone and, you know, only limited daylight, It's definitely a battle to get practice, but that, taking the feed bowl and going to fakie, definitely a trickier way to skate the bowl. Anytime you're going backwards, it's a struggle.
Turn yourself around for that nice Smith ground rock and roll. All right. Good. So get one done. Second run. Stayed on your board. Selma Peterson is back in, coming all the way out from Norway, 18 years old.
Oh, I love that nose grab backside air. That's such a proper air style right there.
Have you ever skated in Norway?
I have. I've skated Oslo Skate Hall, which is this amazing park in Norway. It actually looks like I'm going to call it like a Noah's Ark of bowls.
Oh, cool.
Because I don't know how else to describe it. But definitely some really great skateboarding. I mean, Scandinavia in general has really... Oh, wow, the way that she hung on to that Smith. Yeah, skateboarding in Scandinavia is a whole different thing because the governments actually support it. So they build all of these parks and spots. And when they think about their city infrastructure, they take skateboarders into account. So they build a building thinking that, oh, this might be a skate spot, so let me put some angle iron on these ledges.
I love that they've thought about that multi-use. You know, Edda Hjertberg also benefiting from that kind of partnership between cities and skateboarders coming from Sweden as well. Sweden has a great skate scene.
Oh, yes, and they're all working with John Magnusson, who is, you know, shepherding in this new generation and creating a lot of skateboarding in Sweden. But just putting together a great run here, getting the eggplant in the deep front 50. Dude, Hedda had such a gnarly slam her first day, but she does not look shaken at all.
Yeah, she looks determined.
Oh,
scaled disaster.
Scaled disaster. I would have loved to see that.
All right, that was Edda's third run. Miyachita, her third and final run here. What is she going to have to do here?
I think Miyu's definitely got to stay on a strong run. I mean, being in the first heat, these skaters know what's coming. Like, you really have to stand out in this first heat to be able to even have a chance at the finals.
And you said stand out, so what do you think the judges are looking for most here?
Definitely staying on is the most important, and then using the bowl in a way that really respects the different aspects of it, the hips. Unfortunately, it's not going to do it for Miyu today, but yeah, and having power and style is just like the cherry on top. That's what's going to stick in the judges' minds when they're thinking about, all right, we're at Heat 5, but who did we love seeing earlier?
Yes. And I do think that there is a little bit of a judge, like the first heat is kind of up against the ropes in a way because they haven't seen everything else that comes. So sometimes I feel like judges even hold their scores a little bit. They maybe are even a little bit more conservative in the first heat. So you have to really stand out if you're in the earlier heats.
Yeah, it's not great being in the first heat, unfortunately. I personally used to like it because then I was done and I could just enjoy watching the skateboarding.
I can imagine, me too, dude.
But, oh, hanging on. Isla's trying to put that full pull together. I mean, at the end of the day, I think a lot of these girls, they just want to go home knowing that they gave it their all. Like, when you are done skating and you know you landed the run you wanted to land, that is what's most important.
That's the win, right?
Yeah.
Well, just speaking of wins, Clara had a good first run. Okay, I'll bring it back here.
She did.
I think that she may have had the best score in this Jam 1 right now. That's my take. I'm not a judge. What are your thoughts?
I think you've been a judge before.
Yeah.
And I think you're absolutely right. Clara's first run really helped her stand out.
Yeah, she's maybe in the same camp as you, likes to get it over with and just be done. Sadie DeMille right here from Ontario in her third and final run. Making good use of the bowl.
Oh, there we go. She hit both hips, airing over him. The feeble to fakie. Can she fit a trick in? There it is. See, that's definitely already a stronger run than her last. She had a couple blank walls in her last run. Oh, hanging on that Smith.
And that's going to be it. That's going to be time for Sadie DeMille. Her third and final run. Last skater in is going to be Selma Peterson from Norway, 18 years old. She's going to have to put it together here in this third run.
I really love the way she does her backsiders. Like that nose grab, like it just reminds me of Nora Vasconcelos, who just has that perfect nose grab backside air.
Yeah, the nose grab backside air is also immortalized on the trophies here. And the logo.
I guess it's the logo.
I guess you do really like that backside air, nose grab backside air.
I can't do it, but I sure like looking at it.
Yep.
Oh! Going for the body varial right there.
Woo.
That's the thing, when it's your last run and you're in that first heat, you really gotta take it up a notch on your last few tricks.
Well, jam number 2 is about to get warmed up. Thoughts on that first jam right there, too? Standouts for you?
Yeah, I gotta say Clara. I've been watching her for years.
Yeah.
And initially she kind of struggled in just even getting past that first wall because all of her tricks, she just blasts. Like, she puts so much power into them. And now that she's had a little more time, she's learned how to control that power and really harness it. And I hope we get to see her skate again because it's definitely a treat seeing the way she does these huge backside ollies.
Yeah.
A lot of control.
Well, she's, right now, I think she's in a good spot. I think that was probably the top run from jam number 1. And you've seen her come up the ranks in exposure, too. I mean, skating advanced and intermediate. It's like a lifetime affair here at Exposure. Once It's the mafia. Once you're in, you can't get out. No, you can't get out. You can graduate on to, working the booth, and you have people working as MCs and volunteers here. Everybody, it's a family here, and all these girls are part of it. Miyu Cheetah there, I love that combo that she did.
Yeah, the way she does the crail slide, too, is so stylish.
Sadie DeMille right there, too. There is Selma Peterson.
Nice indie air from Selma.
Isla, the rock and roll.
Ooh, and the fakey disaster.
Yeah, I love when they use the hip and then get another hit on the deep end of the bowl right there. I feel like that shows a lot of control and power, just like we were saying Clara was showing that.
Yeah, you definitely want to try to just really utilize every aspect of the bowl because there are some parts of the bowl where it's just easier to do your tricks.
Yeah.
And the judges know that. Mm-hmm. So they will hold it against you if you just stay in the comfort zone, so to speak.
Yeah, I always love seeing some of these skaters that look like they're on the verge of being out of control, when they're giving it their all. And we're really going to see the heat get turned up here in these next heats that are coming up. Jam number 2 is getting warmed up right now here. Jam number 2 is looking like Josefina Tapia from Chile, Elisa Fessel from Austria, Yvonne Lin from Taiwan, who you were speaking about earlier, Natsuka Kato from Japan, Fuyuka Takano from Japan, and Felicitas Alzian from Argentina.
Feli has actually been here for 2 months
wow.
from Argentina, just working on skating this bowl. So I've gotten to see a lot of these skaters in practice. Josefina, an Olympian, she skated in the Tokyo Olympics.
They said we were too much, too loud, too bold, too bright.
Yeah, I've been seeing her skate for a long time. She's 23 years old. And I would say that there is an advantage to all of her experience here in this jam number 2 coming into this Open Pro qualifier. Elisa Fessel's dropped in.
Elisa got off the plane and realized she didn't register. And she said, Amelia, Pro Bowl is full, but I'm here from Austria. Can I please skate? And I'm glad she did. She's got this, calm, controlled style. Yeah, she must have heard me.
I mean, you can have the most calm, controlled style in this bowl, and it's like a bucking bronco. It will still find a way to kick you off.
Yeah, it does get a little slick, and the sun this time of day is challenging. But Yvonne, all right, I'm so excited for this skater. She has been absolutely ripping. The backside lip slide over the hip, and the front feeble backside blunt slide. This is her first run.
Oh, that was so
this
sick. Alley-oop disaster.
Sugar cane.
Sugar cane.
Wow. Yeah. Yvonne, kick flip indie.
Wow.
Blunt fakey.
This is the first time I've ever seen her skate.
This is incredible. What a way to enter your first exposure. Front side nose grind over the hip. Alley-oop, back lip. This is crazy, Alex.
Dude, 13 years old.
She is such a ripper. And I've been watching her over the past couple days, but I have not seen half of this.
Yeah.
But I also know she's saving something for the finals.
Yes, yeah. She knows that she's going to have to level it up when she makes that finals. looks like she's on the right path here. Natsuka Kato is in now, 15 years old, from Japan.
I love the front Smith, the front tail. Good control. Using the hips.
You
Nice.
love it. You love a crail.
I do. I love a good crail.
You do them good.
I do them weird, Alex. Don't lie.
Wait, do you do them with your opposing hand like a lean crail, or do you do
No,
cross?
no. I do a crail, but I do this weird thing where I tuck both
Yeah,
knees.
I like that. I think that's so sick. You do like a tuck knee crail.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. I didn't know I was doing them differently until I saw a photo. But hey. Hey, there we go. Full run right there. Also her first exposure. I've not seen Natsuka out here before.
Okay, Fuyuka Takano, 14 years old from Japan, dropping in for her first run in this jam number 2.
Oh. Yeah, it's tough. With a tail slide, you have to be really accurate in locking in. It looks like she just kind of overshot it a little bit, but she got out of it pretty good. Sometimes that slam is bad.
All right, here is the Argentinian Felicitas Alzian, who you said has been living here.
That's right. 2 months here, and she's absolutely blasting. Nice backside Smith grind. Frontside lip slide. Yeah, every wall, different trick.
A nice trick selection here, too.
Oh, the feeble fakie. Oh.
Lean cab.
That had the makings of such a good run. She knows it,
Yeah.
too. She only had a few seconds left, but yeah, I love seeing these new skaters.
All right, back to the top of the order for the second run for Josefina Tapia from Chile, friend of ours.
Josefina, we missed a little of her first run, but I have a feeling she's going to do a better run this time. Nice frontside ollie, lots of power. Even power in that frontside slash right there.
Yeah, definitely has some power here, too. Maybe, the experience and age playing into this, too. She could be a good contender here to make it into the finals.
Definitely. And the way she does the frontside air, tucking the knee, doing it so proper. Backside airing over the hip. Oh, in that tiny pocket.
And just getting
so hard. Yeah, that was a really solid run. I wish she would have gotten a full pull. I think with all the skaters coming up, if you don't have a full pull, it's going to be really tough to even think about the finals.
Well, she's going to have one more run. Back to the second run for Alyssa Fessel, who was late to the registration, but Amelia kindly let her in.
She's not the only one.
She's not
Trust
alone.
me. It was like every day. I was like, oh, sorry, guys. Can you make room for like 15 more girls?
I know,
she just got here from Russia.
I know. That's wild.
Yeah.
I think that, not to get too old on all y'all out there, but me and Amelia have been around for a while, and just to imagine that there'd be this many skaters that are chomping at the bit to be here is incredible to me.
I can't believe it. But this run by Lisa Fessel from Austria, she's putting it together. Back disaster in the deep end, and that's a full pull for Elisa. All right, I'm so stoked that we were able to get her into this contest.
Okay, second run for her was really good one, solid one, a keeper. Yvonne Lin is back in.
Nice backside ollie. Gosh, her board control is really something to appreciate.
I feel like some of the board control thing, it's in the details, not in the big, bold moves. You watch how she carries herself through that trick, that's board control. And then into a sugarcane.
This is a ridiculously good run. And she sets her feet up for that kickflip Indy. Stays on. Blunt fakie. Oh, right into the L twist. Wow, Yvonne, she's having an amazing debut here. Front nose grind over the hip. I can't believe it's a
front blunt. There she goes.
Run.
Yvonne Lin, I got to say, that was probably the best run we've seen so far today.
That might
13.
stay one of the best runs we've seen today. Yvonne is next level.
Whew. Well, the crowd here is packing in here. Open Bowl Pro qualifiers. It's on fire already. Natsuko Kato in for her second run here. What you got for us?
She's definitely got a lot of control. The way she worked for speed in that shallow to really blast that air. Looking really calm, cool, and collected. Oh yeah, rock and roll slide.
Oh, kickflip grab fakie.
Okay, so not too long ago, you would not even see anybody attempt to flip their board until the finals.
Right.
And now this is the second heat of the qualifiers. Flip tricks are coming out. I mean, I'm excited to see this continue to progress just throughout the day.
Fuyuko Takano in for her second run here, 14 years old. You know, just like you were saying, what's it going to take for her to rise above? Oh, not hang up is one for sure.
I mean, she's definitely got some great airs. She's like putting a different trick in every wall. Oh, the judo. And the lean to tail. There we go.
Good,
Hands
good.
up in there for victory. Yeah, definitely a very solid run there. Lots of different tricks mixed in. You know, maybe she could have added a little bit more power to it, but she's got another run.
I think that's a good take. So Felicitas Alzian is back in it, and like you said, second run for her. She's been here for a while practicing. What have you seen from her in the practice here? Has she adapted to this bowl well?
She's adapted really well. I was not seeing her skate like this in practice. I love the way that she aired that hip. She got a lot of height out of it. She's doing it front side as well. Different trick every wall. You know, it's like you could tell in her body language that she's already landed the trick before she's even gotten to it. And I feel like that really complements her style.
Well, back to the top of the order for the third and final run. Josefina Tapia looking really strong on that second run. Let's see if she can level it up here.
So if Josefina finishes her run, I think, you know, she can go home happy because she's put together a really solid line, especially in her last run. She just missed that last trick. Oh, coming off on the backside air.
I wasn't quite sure if she was doing a fast plant or if she came off, but big props to Josefina coming out here from Chile. Alyssa Fessel cannot even wait. She's got the Lizzie Armano hair going, oh. Well, hopefully one of her other runs will hold up there for Alyssa Fessel.
She did have a full pull in her last run, so that was definitely a treat to watch.
Okay, what else can Yvonne Lin do?
Yvonne can just sit down and wait until the finals because she's definitely secured her spot. I'm not judging here, but I definitely can tell that this level of skating is just phenomenal.
Yes.
I mean, the sugarcane, the control that you need to do that trick is incredible.
Oh, okay. Well, she came off with the kickflip Indy this time, but she landed it in the first two runs. She looks like she's sitting good.
She's
Yvonne
fine.
Lin, 13 years old. Really impressed by young Yvonne. Natsuka Kato dropping in for her third and final run, 15 years old, coming from Japan.
Natsuka's first exposure. Definitely fun to watch her out here. I love just seeing so many new faces, and they're all absolutely ripping. Definitely a huge Japanese contingent out here.
Well, it's really interesting. Like, why do you think, I think you know the answer, why do you think the Japanese girls come out for exposure in like a big group like this?
Well, I think especially if you're from Japan, it's hard to have opportunities at other international events because if you're representing Japan in any sort of Olympic qualifier.
Oh my gosh, there you go. That's how you set yourself apart. Kickflip grab fakie. Natsuka Kato on the last wall of her last run.
Treacherous. I mean, the hang-up factor on that trick is high. So yeah, what I was saying is if you're from Japan, you really got to stand out just to make it to any of these other like Olympic events or anything like that because you got to outskate the rest of the Japanese skaters, and they're all so incredible.
Yeah, there's a lot of talent coming from Japan, and I feel like a lot of them kind of sharpened their teeth here at exposure, took it on to the Olympics, took it on to bigger and huger events over the years. I mean, your alumni list of Japanese skaters at exposure is also a podium list at the Olympics.
I mean, our alumni list in general before like anybody even thought the Olympics was a thing for skateboarding.
Oh, getting a little away from her there. That was Fuyuka Takano's third and final run. All right, last skater, last run in jam number 2, Felicitas Alzian, the Argentinian.
All right, Feli's put in the time. She's been so dedicated. She's got really great poise style on those Smith grinds, blasting that backside air. Nice back Smith in the deep, frontside lip slide. She's just got to stay on this one. Feeble, fakie, so much control going backwards right here.
What she got here? Setting up.
Nice invert.
Pulling the invert.
Oh, the blunt fakie.
There she goes.
Oh, these are the moments we appreciate, Alex, is, you know, you put the time in, you spend the months, and then the run you've been planning all comes together. It's definitely a treat to watch, and I hope we get to see Feli skate again.
That was a huge achievement. I mean, I guess Felicitas likes a little bit of pressure because she was under the pressure. It was like last wall, last attempt. Okay, I'm going to get it here and land the blunt.
Yeah, and putting a blunt fakie on that wall's so round and tight.
Yes,
you know?
yeah.
And you really have to pop off of the pool coping to make sure you don't hang up. That's a pretty gnarly trick to put right at the end.
Yeah, I was really impressed with all of Jam number 2 skaters. I mean, that was you can see it. It's like leveling up. It's like they watch it and then they get even better. Here's some recap here from Jam number 2 right there. Alessa Fessel from Austria. Natsuka. There's Felicitas.
Yeah, I'm super proud of these girls. You know, they come out here with a vision. They put it together. But, gosh, Yvonne, I think this could be a big day for Yvonne, and I think this could open a lot of doors for her.
Could she go all the way? We're going to find out. We've got Jam number 3 coming up after this one wraps up. Jam number 3 skaters are just warming up while we're watching those highlights right there. That kickflip fakie. It feels like everybody in Jam number 2 got the memo that he needed to land a big trick on that last wall to make it.
Yeah, that kickflip indie fakie was so gnarly.
Well, if you're just joining us, we're here at the 14th annual exposure in San Diego, California, here at the Encinitas Skate Park. I'm Alex White. I'm here with Amelia Brodka. We are 2 heats into the Pro Bowl Open qualifier round. Everybody's fighting for a spot to get into the finals that are going to happen right after this. Gosh, Jam number 3 on deck. They're just practicing right now. What's your thoughts on Jam number 3 here? We got Harlow coming up, Luisa Annie Tableau, Kate Cuno, Kokoro Nose, Shuka Kawaii, and Vera Navalikina.
Ooh,
That's
Vera.
the Russian, yeah.
Vera
Okay.
got here from Russia. I did not get to see her skate yet, but I've seen Shuka Kawai skate at Jackalope events.
Okay.
And I got to tell you, not only can she make twist a vert ramp, but she can backflip a handrail.
That's
So
wild.
it's awesome. So I've not seen her skate a bowl before, but I'm super excited to see
Well,
what
I think
she's
that's a
got
good
here.
point to talk about the difference between vert and bowl again. This is a different type of course that they're not really generally used to.
I would say, especially with this bowl, it's because the walls are round, you have to change all of your tricks, especially the air tricks, so that you don't lock your trucks up. And then the difference, too, is your re-entry on every trick, on every grind, on every air is a little bit different, and you have to really push for speed to maintain power throughout the entire run.
So yeah, that what you're talking about right there with like trying to get that speed in the bowl, trying to maintain it, that is a challenging aspect for them. And these are some small humans, some of them.
I know. And this is a small bowl, which means if you miss pump a little bit, you lose your speed, it's going to be really hard to recover.
Yeah, I feel them for that too. But there is some aspects of this bowl that make it really unique and different. You have 3 different kind of walls. You have the smaller one, the medium, and the deep end. I'm assuming most of the points are in the deep end, but it's kind of how you use the whole course.
I mean, it's going to be the easiest to do a big trick in the deep end because you've got more time. You know, you can blast. But, you know, some of these smaller walls, they are tricky as well. And, you know, using the hips, that's going to be the key. But we've got Harlow in. She's on her first run. She's out here from Florida. I've seen her skate in exposure for the past couple years, and I just love her style. She makes me think of fellow Floridian Grace Marhofer.
Yeah, she is got a little bit of grace in her, doesn't she? I mean, Florida breeds a lot of amazing skateboarders. So Louise Anna Taboulet from France, 16 years old, dropping in for her first run in jam number 3.
Olympian right here from France, an incredible skater. Her backside nose grinds are like poetry. And right into the backside lip slide, there's just so much style in those tricks alone.
I'm seeing a huge improvement right now in Louise Anne from last year already. That was a huge.
It was. It was a huge air. It was alley-oop, too, and it was just blasted. Oh, the in the air over the hip. And the back nose blunt.
Pulls it.
So I feel like a lot of times when you see a nose blunt with a yank in, there's a bit of a pause.
Delay of game.
But no pause there.
No pause, yeah.
No pause. There's one fluid motion.
The judges are going to like that. They want to see you execute these tricks in fluid motions. They want to see you maintain speed. Kate Kuno in for her first run, jam number 3, Steel Beach, California, 11 years old. Is this Kate's first time skating pro? Because I think last year she was doing advanced.
She skated advanced last year, and she's gotten so much more powerful. Like that tail grab over the hips, the way that she just used the coping to blast, she's definitely developed a lot more control. And the alley-oop over
How
the
did she
hip.
get speed for that?
It's like she was slingshotted out there. Ooh, 50-50 to fakie, half cab blunt. Oh my God, the style.
She's stoked. Her Anna Shea giving her a big hug.
Wow, that was an epic first run in her Pro Bowl debut. I mean, the style, the power, the tricks, she put it together.
Well, I think she's meant to be here. Next skater in, Kokora Nose from Japan, 16 years old. Kokoro, big lip slide there.
Yeah, definitely. You'll stand out when you take tricks like that the distance, especially in bowl. You know, it's not just about doing the trick, but it's about taking the trick from point A to point B with speed and into a new part of the bowl.
Shuka Kawai, 13 years old. Is this her first exposure, you're saying?
This is her first one, and I'm stoked to see her out here. She won the Jackalope Golden Ticket this year, so she got to compete in her first ever big international event out of Jackalope. She won the vert contest. This is the first time I'm seeing her do a bowl run, and it's great. She's really putting it together.
Yeah, it's a different skill set here for the bowl versus vert here, but she's making it look like she can do both.
Oh, a little body burial disaster? Oh, the Dingleberry. Fabiana Delfino is out there somewhere beaming with pride at the Dingleberry. Yeah, I mean, her first exposure, her first run, she just put it together.
Probably a lot of relief there, too, to get the first run done and in the books and scored. Vera, coming from Moscow here, 15 years old.
I got to tell you, Alex, this is another one. She sent me a DM, hey, I'm here from Russia, and Pro Bowl is full. Can you please get me in? But I am so stoked she's here. We've never had a skater from Russia, so this is a treat. Definitely a nice invert there in the deep. Backside 5-0-2, frontside 5. Well, she's adapted really quickly to this bowl.
Little mishap on the air of the hip, but that's only the first run. We're going to go back to the top of the order with Harlow Johnsey from Satellite Beach, Florida, 16 years old, taking her second run.
Harlow definitely had some nerves, but that lip to Smith is just so tech. I love it.
Now, Harlow's also a big standout in the longest grind, longest slide comp that we have right after the Open Pro Finals.
Nice frontside lip in the pocket. She looks really composed, so it's hard for me to believe that she even had any nerves.
Yeah, she's had some years skating exposure now at this point. She knows it. Oh, she had her hand up on the coping. That was proper invert.
Yeah, she was trying to really stall it out, but she's got one more run. She's got one more.
All right, second run for Luis Aina Tabalo.
Ooh, lengthy lip slide to start it off. Oh my gosh, the way she does that back nose grind is so beautiful.
There must be some secret code unlocked for those nose grinds because I don't know how you do that.
I mean, talk to Louise.
I'll talk to her after this.
Talk to Ruby Lily.
Yeah.
Between them and Coconut.
Yeah, Coconut Raka. Yeah.
They probably all share some secret code.
We got to get those cheat codes. Kei Kuno rolling in for her second run here. Had a blasting judo year to kick things off.
Really working for speed. And, oh, wow, the way that she was able to hold on that front 50. But, yeah, you can see how much power she's getting out of the bowl, how much speed, and the back disaster over the hip. Such a unique line.
Love that alley-oop.
She blasts it.
Yeah.
Mm. 50-50 to Fakie and the half cab back blunt.
Well, she landed that in her first run. Second run coming off on the half cab blunt.
That's a standout. You don't see those too often.
Especially on the deep end of the Encinitas bowl. Kokora Noze, 16 years old, in for her second run.
Ooh, taking that lip slide the distance.
Take it to the longest slide, too, please.
Yeah. Frontside air over the hip. Ooh, the frontside stalefish. Right into the crail slide. Wow, packing the tricks in here. Style on that 50-50 to Fakie, too. Oh, the backside crail slide.
That was sick.
That's it. That's what she wanted.
Staying on.
Put it together.
All right, that's a keeper. Shuka Kawaii in for her second run, 13 years old, coming from Japan.
A lot of control on that judo. It's another skater where you can really see their power.
Yeah, and you're saying she's coming from vert, too. This is like a different type of marathon skating here. I mean, you gotta be powerful to skate vert and to skate bowl like this.
Honestly, the kickflip, Indy. She is beside herself, but she's got more time on the clock. Can she finish this run out? Oh,
There's the body barrel.
That dingleberry almost went so horribly wrong, but she just like reeled it in.
But I feel like that's what the judges like to see. You are pushing it with every trick, staying on, committed.
I would hate to be a judge right now. We're only in heat number 3.
I know.
And only 8 make it to finals. Woo.
Vera coming from Moscow, 15 years old, proper invert.
Oh, nice backside 5-0. I mean, she's not had a lot of time to skate this bowl, and it's been absolutely packed here. So she's done a really great job of adapting and learning the lines here.
Yeah, I would guess that she's probably used to some big transition because she seems to favor the deep end here. Coming off right there on that backside air for Vera, but she's going to have one more chance. We're going to go to the top of the order for the run number 3, jam number 3. Harlow Johnsey going to put it together here for her last run here.
All right, Harlow. The lip to Smith, that just shows you so much authority over that board control. Frontside tail slide. Nice lip slide. Oh, the backside lip slide. That is such a hard trick to do, especially on a round wall. Oh,
getting the invert. Good. Okay, can she hold on? What she got here? Rock and roll slide. There she goes, Harlow Johnsey.
Yes. Oh, I know she's so relieved right now. I heard she's had some stressful nights just thinking about her runs, wanting to put it together, and she sure did.
Okay, Luisa Aina Taboulet in for her third and final run, coming all the way over here from France, 16 years old, an Olympian already.
Backside nose grind, backside lip slide. I like how she started her run with like a frontside grind roll in too. A lot could go wrong.
Oh, going for the kickflip Indy there. Luisa, great skating from her. I'm really impressed. I see a level up even from last year, from Exposure 13 to Exposure 14 here for her. Kate Kuno coming in like a little fireball, 11 years old, coming from Seal Beach, California. First time skating in the Pro Open qualifier.
She's ready. She's got power.
She's tiny.
I know. She just like gets this blasty pop off those hips too.
Yeah.
Like the way that she's...
This combo right here.
Exactly. Oh, it's like she's just out of a slingshot and into there.
She's not wasting any walls. That's for sure. She's using every inch of this bowl.
Oh!
And she lands it.
She like power slid down the wall, but she saved it. That combo was so sick.
Pure will. Staying on. Kate Kuno, 11 years old from Seal Beach, California. Kokoro Noze, 16 years old from Japan. Third and final run. Getting some speed here. What she got? Judo air. Oh, a little coming off of that judo air. That's going to be it for Kokoro Noze, but great skating from her in this jam number 3. I think that her best one's going to be that run number 2. Moving right along, Shuka Kawai, 13 years old from Japan.
Her last run was so good. She threw in that kickflip indie. She's got some good lines.
Yeah, it was a flawless run on run number 2 for her. If she can step it up a notch too.
Yeah, I think if she can kind of continue her line after the kickflip indie instead of, trying to recover from it, that'll definitely improve.
Okay, she got it. She squatted out a little bit. Can she get a little bit more speed? One more wall here. Can she get something good?
Yes.
Lean tail. Good. There's that body barrier. What she got here? Setting up. Oh, that would have been sick.
Wow, another kickflip indie to fakie.
Shuka Kawai, great skating from the young 13-year-old coming from Japan. Vera from Moscow, Russia, 15 years old. Her third and final run here in jam number 3. Solid 50-50 around. Getting some speed. What you got here? Blasting.
Wow, she like went over the top of the hip. Nice frontside grind. Ooh, good invert. I love it. The first time that Exposure has had a skater from Russia, and she's absolutely ripping.
Yeah, big props to Vera here. Coming all the way from Moscow, skating her first ever Exposure. That is going to conclude jam number 3 here. Jam number 4 is going to take a couple minutes to warm up. The names on the roster in jam number 4 coming up here are incredible. Jam number 3, like dialing it up. Every jam gets a little bit better here.
I know. I mean, jam number 3 was so solid. Like I said, I would hate to be a judge because you have lines like Kate Kuno's putting together, and you've got the style of Harlow Jonesy, so it's hard to pick only 8 from all these skaters. We've got 35 skaters in this contest, and they're all so good. And Luis, I mean, just the board control.
Here's Kate blasting, little 11-year-old.
Oh, and the style on that front rock.
I love her excitement, enthusiasm. All these skaters here, too. Talk about Shuka Kawai here. Seen her winning some vert contests here, but coming in landing that kickflip indie was clutch.
That was like a really wild way to do that kickflip indie, too. She traveled quite a bit, which when you're on a round wall and you're traveling, you need to adjust to the fact that the coping is now going to be a little further out. So the hang-up factor is so high.
So arguably like a little bit more dangerous than doing it on a vert ramp or something else.
Totally.
Yeah.
And so much harder because the movement has to be faster. It's a smaller wall. You got to really pop. You got to flick it really fast. And there's no time to decide, hey, should I put my board down? No, you got to just be committed. So, yeah, that was gnarly.
I just remember Lizzie Armanto and everybody fighting to do kickflip indies in the finals.
Yeah.
Like a couple of years ago, that was the big exclamation point on the day. And in these jams right now, these qualifying jams, we're seeing people land kickflip indies.
I know. I love to see it. The progression is real here, Alex.
Well, it's great to be here with you, Amelia. You know, what's your takeaway so far? We've seen a lot of competition go by. We're going to be kicking off jam number 4 here in a second. Any predictions coming up for jam number 4?
Oh, jam number 4. We've got Kihana Ogawa and Lily Erickson, who's won this competition before.
Yep.
And we've got Elizabeth Amador, her first
The
time
fireball.
skating pro. Yeah, she's
The
a
little
total
flying squirrel.
fireball. We've got Tallulah Waldo, Zoe, and we have Gadea Moja coming from Spain. I mean, definitely some exciting skaters to watch. I mean, Kihana Ogawa.
Yep.
She landed the back tail shove to win best trick a few years back.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, that was a moment.
That was a moment.
I mean, I'm just so excited to be here with you. I'm so excited you get to take a seat for a little bit and
This is
actually
great.
watch the comp, because for those of you who don't know, Amelia founded Exposure. This is her entire event. She runs it. She has a great team of volunteers and staff that supports her, but really this was your brainchild. This is, you know, you're seeing all of your effort into fruition here at these events. I'm glad that you get to sit down and actually watch it today a little
I'm
bit
glad
with
I
me.
get to watch it. I will say co-founder, though. I got to
Oh, yeah,
correct you.
Leslie
Co-founder.
Cohen. Yes,
Leslie
absolutely.
Cohen's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
co-founder of Exposure Skate. We would not be here without her.
Yes.
And she's taught me a lot. She's really helped to make it happen for the girls. A lot of love out to Leslie, and I hope she's watching, because this heat is going to be insane between Kihana, Lily, Tallulah, Elizabeth, Zoe, and Gadea. They're dropping in now.
All right, Kihana Ogawa, longtime competitor, an aged 24.
I think she's the oldest one.
I know. She's a baby.
And we laugh because that used to be like the
Median age, maybe?
median age,
Yeah,
you
that
know?
was a younger kid, maybe?
And to be perfectly honest, the median age, as we've calculated for our many grant applications, here at Exposure, the median age is 10.
The median age is 10.
That's right. That's right.
Wow.
I love it, though, because, 10. So they're younger than Exposure,
Yeah.
which means that
This is
they were
Vince.
born into a universe where they had opportunities to do all this. And they didn't need to fight for their place to be here. And Lily Erickson's on a good run. I'm going to get off my
I mean, they didn't have to
sob
fight for a place to
story.
be here, but they have to fight to get into the finals now.
Yeah, they definitely have to fight for the finals. I mean, Lily Erickson, her signature 3-trick combination here with the blunts and the L-twist. Now going over the hips.
From
Nice
Hauula,
indirect.
Hawaii. Do you think coming from Hawaii helps with the smooth, controlled style? She's on island time?
Yeah, I mean,
Jeez.
I'm so sorry. I got to say, that run,
Yeah, that was
that
incredible.
was like her finals winning run 2 years ago, right? She won with that run. But now she knows there is no playing it safe. She's got to take that run out. Her first run in a qualifier. That just goes to show you how much this field has progressed.
Yeah, that's an incredible, memory to now that's what she has to do to get in, into
Yeah.
the finals. She has to do what she did to win. So
That's now her safety run,
Yeah.
her finals winning run.
So little Elizabeth Amador, she may be tiny, but she is fierce. She's 11 years old, getting ready for her first time in the pro.
Rolling in. Blasting that backside air. She's been training at the Level Up facility here in the U.S., just opened up. And she said, with the help of my coach, Trevor Ward, I knew that I should skate the pro. So she's getting that 540. It's the first one we've seen in today. First one
Yeah.
we've seen today. And then nice alley-oop backside air over the hip. Putting together a really solid run on her pro debut.
Again, 11 years old, like Kate Kuno. These kids are 11.
Ooh, I like the roll in, roll out. She means business.
No, going for the
Oh.
full.
That would be sick. All right, well, when I was DMing with her mom about whether she should skate pro or not, I had no idea she was skating at this level. So, yes, she is here.
She's ready.
She is ready.
Tallulah Waldo coming from Jackson Beach, Florida. Oh, coming off on that first wall, a little unexpected, but she's going to have 2 more chances. Gonna have 2 more chances, so we're gonna move right along to Zoe Zollinger from Canada, 18 years old.
I've not seen Zoe skate yet, so I'm excited to see what she's got in store. It's a long 50-50 right now, a feeble.
Name like Zoe Zollinger, she was always last in line in class.
Aw.
The last one up. Last one in the alphabet, but
I don't think that's the case here.
Nope.
Because she's putting together a really solid line. The 50-50 to Fakie.
yeah, we don't go
Oh,
alphabetical.
whoop.
Fakie
Switch
knows one.
blunt.
Yeah, that's sick.
Oh, going for the Crail revert. Yeah, should we debate switch blunt or Fakie nose blunt? I mean,
You could do either one. I think she fakie pop, but also it's kind of difficult to see right now with the shadow. And like, talk about how that shadow is going to come into play right now.
oh, honestly, there were a couple girls that were asking me why we would dare to have this contest at this time of day when the sun is at its absolute worst in the deep end. Whoa, that backsmith,
Yeah.
that was incredible. I love the style on that. That sun is not bothering Gadea. She's got that great frontside tail slide. Nice Smith grind. Also a level up skater. Whoa, Crail slide on the hip. That's a fun way to use that.
Precise. Coming from the Basque Country, 16 years old.
Okay, the Basque Country. That explains a lot. There's some absolutely incredible parks there. Some of the oldest skate parks
Yep.
in the world. And some of the crustiest and hardest skate parks in the world. So I think this is just the walk in the park
This
for
is
her
a
skating
step
this
up.
bowl.
She's like, can we make it crustier? Can you put the old coping back on, please?
She's like, this bowl's too easy to skate.
All right, Kihana Ogawa, back in, winner of best trick vert last year for that amazing back tail shove it. Kihana's got tricks. I mean, I guess run number 2 is going to be a little bit of a wash for Kihana, but she's going to have one more chance. Moving right along, Lily Erickson nailed her first run. She's already in before Kihana could get out for her second run.
I love her style. It is just flawless. Backside blunt slide. And the way that she pokes her stale fish and then tosses her hair over her
Yes.
shoulder.
I love it. What a cool kid, 15 years old. She also free dives and fishes.
Yeah, spear fishes.
Spearfishing, yeah. All right, she had a really, really solid first run. So
But
right
she's
now,
mixing it up. The
Yeah.
the half cap blunt over the hip. That
Yeah.
is cool. I've not seen that before.
we'll consider it a practice for the finals at this point.
I mean, who knows though?
Who knows? Who
There's
knows?
a lot
But
of
that,
really good skating
that
to
was
come.
a phenomenal first run from
Yeah,
her.
the first run was beautifully done.
All right, Elizabeth Amador, 11 years old, from Canyon Lake, California.
A tiny powerhouse.
I love to see it. I love to see this kind of different style from her. You can kind of see her personality. The Charger logo. She's going to have another run.
All right, Tallulah Waldo, the Waldo family, 6 kids.
6 kids in the
one bus, and they've been living in it here at the Encinitas Community Park for the past few months. All the kids skate. There's 4 girls. There's 2 boys. Tallulah's the oldest, and wow, her style is really pretty to watch.
She's just happy she doesn't have to watch all her siblings and she just gets to skate now. So
Yeah, she doesn't have to fight them for runs.
yeah.
But she had a knee injury this time last year, so this is the first time she's skating in the Pro Bowl here. She put together a really great run here. You know, coming back from injury and being able to put a full pull down, that is a great feeling.
All right, Zoe Zollinger, last in the alphabet, but not last in the order, coming up here for her second row.
Nice frontside 50, front Smith. Oh, the 50-50 to Fakie, going so far too.
Ooh.
Yeah, that
I'll give you switch blunt.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I mean, we can call it Fakie nose blunt.
You know, just as the same thing happened to her in the first run, she slipped out on that crail slide. I think she's trying to do crail slide revert, crail slide 180. See if she's going to get it on her third run.
Yeah, that's, you know, crail side revert, especially on a slippery bowl,
Mm-hmm.
you have to be very precise and delicate so that you don't just wash out. But
Right.
wow, I think Gadea is one of my new favorites. The way she does that backsmith is like really speaking to my heart.
Gadea's got great style.
Front tail slide, really standing up on the tail slide too. Whoa!
Now that sucked up some of her speed there. She's trying to do that little lean to tail again. Now she's gonna have to generate it again. Oh.
Yeah, her first run was definitely a lot better, a lot more power. She didn't quite get the crail on the hip this time, and yeah, couldn't recover.
Well, we know what to look for in their third and final runs. Kihana Agawa dropping in for her third and final. Smith the lip.
Nice backside Smith grind. Back 50. Oh, yes. Her best run so far. That front stale was so good, and the front feeble in the deep.
Smiling.
I'd be smiling too if I get front feeble like that. Oh, the backside tail slide. God, that trick is just so hard. You have to be so precise.
Oh, coming up on a pivot fakie. The backside tail slide, though, was a highlight for me. She throws her entire weight behind it. Such confidence from Kihana Agawa.
And on a round, slippery wall, to be able to control that, oh, that is mastery.
All right, Lily Erickson had a phenomenal first run. Coming in for her third run. Is it going to be enough to get her into the finals? We're going to see right now if she can level it up in this third and final.
I love the backside blunt slide. A beautiful stale fish. Oh, I like that alley backside air on the hip. Just staying on the small walls. And here, the blunt fakie.
Oh my gosh. That would have been sick. Maybe we'll see her in the finals and she can bring out the cab blunt.
I mean, that is such a technical trick, and to use it in a line that in itself is technical because it's taking you on the hip from the shallow to the deep. I mean, that's something that makes you really stand out.
All right, this little flying squirrel charger, Elizabeth Amador from Canyon Lake, California, just goes and does the 5.
No way. That was so sick. I mean, Elizabeth was not even alive when that was done at Exposure 2012. And now she's just putting it all together. Multiple 540 variations. Elizabeth, our San Diego Charger. And she's got another one.
I'm going to do 2 in my run? What?
Why not? And a kickflip
oh my
ending.
Gosh.
Wow. All right, Elizabeth, I can't believe there was any question to whether you should skate pro or not.
The 11-year-olds are hyped. Jeez.
That was an incredible pro debut.
All right, Tallulah Waldo, the eldest of the Waldo family of rippers, coming in for her third and final run, coming from Jackson Beach, Florida.
She's just got this really great style, relaxed, controlled. She put together a great run on her last go at it. A little squirrely on the lip slide, but she's recovering.
She knows this is the last chance here, third and final. She's got to put it all on the line.
Oh, throwing the back Smith up there. Big smile on her face.
She's happy with that.
Tallulah, she is officially back from that knee injury.
Yeah, and that's a tough thing to mess with your confidence, too, especially coming to an event like this with so much pressure. Okay, Zoe Zollinger coming in, third and final run. Nainomo.
Oh, blast in the backside air. 50-50 to fakie. Oh, my God.
Front foot.
Yeah.
There, she did it. She pulled it.
She is hyped. Let's go.
That was what was giving her trouble before. And that blunt.
She's going to sleep good tonight,
yes.
Alex.
She left us all holding our breath there for their third and final run. Zoe Zollinger pulls it together. All right, Gadea Moha is in for her third and final run, coming all the way out from the Basque Country here. Having to adapt to a smooth and nice skate park.
Wow.
Back Smith.
Grabbing tail on the backside ollie. The backside Smith grind is just so controlled. Frontside tail slide, high speed.
Oh, that lean tail, or was it like a little crail tail?
Crail
Yeah.
on the hip. She did it in her first run. Her first run was really good. It was solid. We'll see whether it's enough to get her into the finals.
That jam number 4, Amelia, that was wild. I mean, looking overhead here, crowd is packed in here too. I'm glad that you got those extra bleachers.
You know, we really should have gotten more bleachers because it looks like there's no more space for people to sit. So maybe we would have had a bigger crowd if we had more bleachers. But thanks to X Games, we get to watch it at home.
You guys can join it along with us.
Yes.
I mean, jam number 4, Kihana Gawa, Lily Erickson, Elizabeth Amador, Tallulah Waldo, Zoe Zollinger, Gadea Moha, they all brought the heat here in that heat. Lily did her winning run from last year.
From 2 years ago, I think.
2 years, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm taking a little bit of a glance at the leaderboard. So just to fill our people in at home, that right now, sitting on the bubble spot in 8th place, Natsuka Kato. And then in 7th, our new pro, Elizabeth Amador. In 6th, it's Shuka Kawai. In 5th, it's Louise Taboulet. In 4th, it's Clara Kermode. In 3rd, it's Kate Kuno. 2nd, Lily Erickson. And 1st, right now, is Yvonne Lin. So right now, if it were the finals, those would be them. But we've got a couple more heats to go. A lot can still change.
I mean, 3 people in that last heat just made their way into that, above that 8th place spot right there. So that heat was just off the hook. That was just wild.
But we've got 2 more heats, and they keep getting progressively better. So, yeah, I'm just excited.
I know. I think jam number 5 coming up. I'm going to read a couple of the names that are coming up. We got Joey Yarborough, Maisel Paris, Caitlin West, Mizuho Hasegawa, Akari Takeda.
That is heavy. That is heavy. I have to tell the story. Joey Yarborough came to her first exposure in 2014, and she was 18 months old.
That's so crazy.
I know. And she's
born here.
She's been living exposure every year of her existence. And now she's here skating in the Pro Bowl. She's been absolutely ripping. I'm excited to see what she puts together for us.
Yeah, Joey, year after year, gets bigger, taller, stronger, better. 12 years old. She's going to be our first skater dropping in to kick off jam number 5. So it looks like Joey jumped the gun a little bit and started her run, and she might have to do a little redo, unless the judges were ready. All right.
Okay.
Okay, they're going to get it started officially, yeah. Not bad to be, maybe not the best to be just off a practice run and then straight into your run. But she's 12. She's got cardio. She's got lungs. They only get a couple minutes in between. You know, they've had time to practice and to warm up, and they only get a couple minutes to kind of like shake the cobwebs off and get ready for their jam. So jam number 5 again. They're each going to get 3 runs, 40 seconds on the clock. Joey dropping in first.
We've been watching Joey skate here her whole life, and I love seeing that tail grab. And she's got the nollies, too, over the hip. Definitely stands out by adding that to the mix. Nice crail slide. Oh, the nollie tail. Oh, that back lip could have gone horribly wrong, but she was able to control it. From the front 50 to fakie into the caballerial over the hip. This is a great run for Joey Yarborough.
Oh. All right, next skater in is going to be Maisel Paris, 11 years old from Fontana, California. Good friend of Joey's. Seems like they skate together a bit.
Yep, both ride for Etnies, which is a big sponsor of ours this weekend. Shout out to Etnies. Maisel Paris. I've been watching her practice, and she has progressed so much. Gap to lip, so much control. Doing the Madonna right there. Maisel's actually premiering a video part tonight at the La Paloma.
Yeah, so if you're in Encinitas, got to come out and come check out Maisel. Support the young 11-year-old here.
Oh, the G-twist over the hip. And a little nose pick situation to fake it, switch blunt in the deep end, making it look easy. That was a gnarly first run for Maisel Paris.
All three of those skaters are there. Kate, Maisel, and Anna are 11.
I told you, our average age is 10.
Caitlin West blasting into her first run for this jam number 5.
Wow, back lip over the hip right there. Front lip over the hip now. Using the bowl really well. Putting it together. Caitlin doing it for Birdhouse Skateboards. Oh, sneaking a tail slide in. She's really packing the tricks in here. Oh, the front rock slide. Oh, there we go. G-twist over the hip.
Whoa, that was sick. Back disaster revert.
Oh, the front tail revert. This is a tech machine right here. Caitlin
She looked
West.
like a battle bot that just goes either way, all the ways around the course. It was like revert to revert to revert.
And she used the bowl really well. Yeah, that was a great run. Mizuho Hasegawa, an absolute ripper. Many X Games medals in her belt. Nice front stale, so much control. Whoa, that backside lip slide, to have so much control over that trick is so impressive. Same with a body jar.
No, she can do them. She can do back tails around the bowl too.
Wow. That is a great first run for Mizuho Hasegawa. Yeah, the back tail, the back lip, there's just so much control in the way she does those.
All right, Akari Takeda, 16 years old, also from Japan, from Osaka, dropping in for her first run.
We've not seen her at exposure before. Awesome to see her out here. Ooh,
Ooh,
the back
love that
Smith to back
combo.
tail. So anytime you're doing like a backside tail slide or a back lip in something round, it's so hard to control your body to come in straight versus over-rotating.
Sure.
And the slam on the over-rotation is terrible. You hit the back of your head, it's a whole thing. So anytime I see people throw those tricks in their lines, it's just so impressive, especially in such a round bowl like this one.
It speaks to their confidence, you know. Joey Yarborough, another very confident 12-year-old skater, growing up skating exposures. I think that she has a lot of experience in this environment, maybe more so than her competitors.
Yeah, I mean, she even comes out to help and teach at our Skate Rising clinics. It's our youth program. We teach girls to skate every month for free. And Joey just comes out and volunteers because she just loves giving back to the community. But wow, that Caballero, she kind of threw in a little pivot there. The backside blunt slide, putting together a really solid run here. Oh, the hurricane over the hip. Joey Yarborough. She's got a different bag of tricks than everyone else. I think she's really standing out.
All right, Maisel Paris, 11 years old, Fontana, second run.
Oh, frontside Holly, 1 foot.
You know, she says, I wish I was a skater. She is 100% skater.
Yeah, she went low C back disaster there. We'll count it as a combo. Feeble fakie. Oh, going switch backside
I
over
love
the
to see
hip.
it.
Wow, into the L twist, that combination of tricks.
Nice.
And the front nose blunt, popping in proper, no yanking necessary. Maisel's on an incredible run here. Oh,
What?
the burial lean over the hip.
Aerial lean into that? Are you kidding me?
That run was insane, and we're not even at the finals, Alex.
I would say that she's catapulted herself up on that leaderboard with that run right there. Caitlin West is in right away. Her second run. Coming from Sebastopol, California.
She's like a trick machine here, and she's throwing them in some of the hardest places.
Yeah, she definitely read the memo about getting tricks on every wall.
Yeah.
Little come off there for Caitlin. Her first run was really good, really solid. She's going to have one more chance. And Mizuho Hasegawa is in. And like you were saying, she's got an X Games medals. But that's park. That's different than this bowl.
Yes, that's true. I mean, some people might think that park and bowl are the same, but, you know, this only has round walls and hips, so it's pretty limiting. You know, you don't have a giant flat wall where you can throw a big trick. So any tricks that you see that are big and technical are so much harder in a bowl like this.
Yeah, I would say that bowl skating really exposes any weakness that you might have in your abilities to, like, spot your landing or generate enough speed. So the skaters that can compose themselves, can draw the best lines, can get all those little details together are the ones that are going to win it here. But Mizuho looking flawless in her game, honestly, except for that little come off on the kickflip Indy. She's going to have one more chance, her third run. Coming in for her second run, Akari Takeda, 16 years old.
Ooh, the lip smith. Oh, coming off early.
Sometimes that happens. All right. Jam 5, third and final run for Joey Yarbrough.
Joey really coming in with a different bag of tricks here. She won our intermediate vert contest here a couple years ago. You've seen her skate vert at the X Games. And once again, coming in with a totally unique bag of tricks here, like this alley-oop nollie to tail. Backside lip slide, the way she does that is so gnarly. Throwing the Madonna in the deep. Front 50-50, pulling it to fakie. Whoa!
Hanging on.
Was that a cab hurricane over the hip? No one else is even thinking about that. Oh, and cabbing the other hip. Just coming off. I think that's the run she wanted, but will her last run be enough to get her in finals? We'll have to wait and see.
Maisel's ready. Third and final run, 11 years old, coming from Fontana, California.
Imagine being so good you just kick your foot off on every ollie variation.
You have that kind of control.
Yeah.
Jeez.
At age 11. Must be nice.
And Maisel's got switch skills, too.
And she's working the hips. She definitely got the memo about what scores well, and she's doing it with such precision and ease. Deck in the rock and roll. Kickflip
Sticking
Indy,
it.
yes! Wow, okay, so you said it before, Alex, but kickflip Indy used to be like the big trick for the final winning podium. And this is like, if you don't have it in your qualifier, you might not make it to the final.
That's wild to me. That's a level of progress. Year over year here at Exposure, we see, I mean, they see too. These competitors see what everybody else is doing, and they got to level it up.
And they are leveling it up. And I've been loving watching Caitlin's progression. She's just got so many tech tricks, and the fact that she's able to piece them together in a line that's also technical. The front side nose grind, getting that in the deep, really putting it together here, working those hips. Oh, alley-oop backside air into the deep. Getting a little unit into the mix as well, going cab over the hip, air to fakie. Fakie Smith, front tail shove.
Trying to shove it out of that. Caitlin West, really technical, really fast, packed in skating there. I love seeing the different approaches to all these skaters and how are they going to set themselves apart for the judges. All right, Mizuho Hasegawa, third and final run.
Ooh, big frontside air, demonstrating some control with that tweak. Oh, I think that was a salad grind.
Oh my God, that was a huge stale fish.
Oh, that backside lip slide, high speed, going the distance, and the body jar. It's a terrifying trick, and she shows no fear. Oh! Backside tail slide, feeble to fakie, switch blunt. Yeah!
Wow, there you go. That's a run right there from Mizuho Hasegawa.
That was a solid run. It had everything, Alex.
Yeah, she has so much speed, power, flow, tricks, just everything. That's why she's a medalist, too.
That's
Akari
right.
Takeda. in for her third and final run, coming from Osaka, Japan.
She's got a big smile on her face. That's what I love to see. They're having a good time, and that is key.
You know, and I got to say, Akari is showing good command of this bowl. She knows the lines. I can see that she's worked this out really well. Beautiful backsmith, right into that back tail, that combo. Oh, that stuff happens sometimes. Nerves?
Oh, coming off on a setup trick is like the most gut-wrenching feeling, especially when you're in the middle of a good run.
That was an amazing heat, and I think that we're going to see a lot of movement on the leaderboard here heading into these finals. Now, this is just the qualifier, guys, folks. This is just the qualifier to get into the final, and we're seeing such incredible skating. Everybody's 11. I don't know. I got to see some recap. Let's see some highlights from jam number 5 there. Joey, Maisel, Caitlin, Mizuho, and Akari.
Okay, I've seen a little movement on the leaderboard. So where we stand now, unfortunately, Elizabeth Amador from her last heat got bumped out. Shuka Kawai is now sitting on that bubble spot. Louise Taboulet is in 7th. Clara Kermode hanging on in 6th. Kate Kuno sitting in 5th. Lily Erickson now dropped down to 4th because Maisel Perez is sitting in 3rd. Mizuho in 2nd. And Yvonne Lin is sitting on the top spot right now. I believe we got one more heat to go, Alex.
We got one more heat to go here. I mean, I got to say that the Mizuho Hasegawa's ability to like pull it out on that 3rd run, that's the reason she's in that 2nd spot there. Like she's challenging Yvonne Lin for that 1st place spot with tricks like this, a huge body jar. Joey too. Joey's so technical. I mean, like, everybody almost did a kickflip Indy. Like,
honestly, any one of these runs would have won exposure like 6 years ago, 5 years ago.
That's how fast
even
times
4
move.
years ago.
Yeah.
But they're just progressing so fast. And I got to say, women's skateboarding seems to be progressing faster than even the men's side. It's just like every time you look down, there's a new 11-year-old blasting a giant 540 and not even making it to finals. It's crazy.
Yeah, I do think that the crop of young women talent, especially to see how global it is too, that the movement isn't concentrated because, you know, maybe in some eras of skateboarding, you know, it was like CB and Patty, there's a couple skaters like at the Big O or one of these skate parks in Orange County or in San Diego or just there, right? Globally, we're seeing all these young women come up.
Yeah, when you and I were probably just starting to skate, we knew all the girls that skated.
Every one of them. Yep.
We could count them on one hand. We knew all the tricks that they could do.
Yep.
And if we ever saw each other, it was like seeing a unicorn
yes.
or a Bigfoot.
Yes.
And now it's just incredible how many girls are skating and ripping.
It gives me a lot of hope. You know, I got to say, sometimes people talk about, oh, like, is skateboarding as popular? Is it as cool? What's going on? Just look at the women's side, folks. Like, record-breaking year for exposure. Kids are breaking records just to get into the finals. Like, I can't wait to see what's going to come next. And immediately what's going to come next is jam number 6, which is going to be Bryce Wetstein, Ruby Lilly, Arisa True, Nina Yee, and Anna Shea.
Well, that's a final right there. I mean, the whole leaderboard.
Did you put these heats
change.
at the end like this?
I had nothing to do with that.
That was Border. Okay.
I had nothing to do with that.
Shout out Border. Thank you so much for behind the scenes getting these events together, getting all the logistics going, along with the exposure team. But yes, this is the final heat of the qualifiers for the Bowl Open Pro.
Wow. I mean, Bryce Wetstein, she lives down the street from here. She also is an exposure staple. She's been skating in exposure since she was 7 years old, and she's got a lot of exposure trophies. Definitely a crowd favorite. But Ruby Lilly, you know, she won the vert a few years ago and placed in the bowl, and ever since then, she's just been like releasing video parts and like blowing people away. It's just like the way that she skates backyard pools and Washington Street.
Yeah.
And yeah, definitely just go watch a Ruby Lilly video part.
Yeah.
After this.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that it's great to see when they all of a sudden kind of like blossom, you know? You'll see a lot of talent in them, and all of a sudden Ruby Lilly at 18 years old has fully blossomed into a pro skater. Like, she is on it. So this heat with Bryce, Ruby, Arisa, Nina, and Anna, I mean, there's a big change in ages and experience. Anna Shea, I'm really excited to see as well, too, from Oakland, California. Landed her first 5 last year on the vert ramp during Vert Best Trick. Nina Yee, also from Oceanside, too. She's just a quiet, incredible trick slayer. Arissa True? Who's that? I don't know. What? I'm just kidding.
I learned the other day from Marissa True's dad that when she was a tiny, tiny human, they would surf tandem, holding hands. But her dad is regular, so she would be forced to surf goofy when she was starting.
This
but
explains.
naturally, exactly. But naturally, she's regular-footed. So that moment is what bred this switch dominator of Arissa True.
So parents back home, make your kid skate or surf the opposite way so they can end up doing switch 540s like Arissa True. That's what I got as a parent. That's what I got out of this.
That's great. That's great parenting advice. You know, I got to get all the parenting advice I can get right now.
Don't listen to me. All right, Bryce Wetstein. It's like she should be your kid's nanny, by the way. She is like the most amazing musical talent, sweetest soul in the world, but ferocious in the bowl.
I'm going to come home and there's just going to be a giant bubble, like a room full of bubbles.
Yes.
So I don't know that we have the insurance to cover that, but here we've got Bryce just doing Bryce does best, which is just being an absolute flow and smiling and loving every moment.
You know, Bryce talks a lot about being in flow state with music and skateboarding, and it definitely shows in the way she skates.
I actually don't think Bryce ever gets out of flow state. That girl's in the moment every second of her life. Whoa, was that a switch ollie?
Ollie faking. Little Bob Burnquist for us there.
That's so sick. Bryce is just jazzing it up in here. Her home bowl. Ooh, and the Madonna disaster. Such a treacherous trick choice.
I feel like Bryce Wetstein's heart rate is very low at these contests. I feel like she's so maintained and calm and happy. She just comes from like a joyful place with all of her skating and life.
I know. To live inside, I would probably pay good money to live inside Bryce's brain for 5 minutes.
I would too.
That'd be such a relaxing experience. All right, Ruby Lily. She's got so much power, so much style. Just taking that Smith almost the entire length of the deep end. Nice feeble to fakie. I do have to say she dyed her hair last night in stripes with the Arctic Fox hair dye. And it looks super sick. And now she's blasting frontside airs over the hip. And then the lean disaster and the crail slide. Putting it together.
Yeah, I feel like a different style of skater than Bryce when we just watch. 5-0 fakie.
Seen her do that.
More aggression. Little come off there in the deep end there, but it's going to be okay. She's going to have 2 more goes.
I like the 5-0 fakie. That's a new one. And to be able to, like, sneak it in on that tight pocket is so gnarly.
All right, Arissa True, Olympic gold medalist, coming from the Gold Coast of Australia. There she goes. She's already done a 540 before I finished saying her name.
Oh, my gosh. And the back Smith and the backside blunt slide. She's making it look way too easy. Nice control over that backside lip slide.
I feel like Arissa was one of those skaters, too, that I just started hearing, dude, Arissa. And I was like, what? And then and I came here and I was like, oh, my God.
She's ridiculously good at skateboarding. I mean, this is her, like, little safety run, and she's already doing switch airs over the hip, and she's just cruising.
Safety
but
run.
It's super gnarly. I mean, the way she did that 540 so easily in this bowl that is not friendly for airs or spins.
Yeah, it shows how adaptable she is. Nina Yee, coming from Oceanside, California, 15 years old.
Nina Yee, originally an ice skater.
Really?
Yes. And during COVID, the ice rinks were closed. And Nina needed a way to channel her energy. And Nina found a skateboard. And thank goodness she did, because the way she's bringing judo 5s into women's skateboarding is no joke.
I can't wait to see it. I hope she brings it into this jam. All right, Anna Shea from Oakland rolling in for her first run.
Woo! Huge backside air by Anna Shea. Also a pro debut for her here. Big old front side air. Ooh, rolling out, rolling in. This girl needs all the speed she can squeeze out of this bowl for her huge airs.
And she manages to. She just has this tenacity. She will not fall off unless, you know, everything's gone wrong. She just will hold on to tricks. It's incredible to see.
Solid run. She did the feeble fakie in the deep. Just coming off that stale fish. So Anna also one who spends a lot of time on a vert ramp. And when you're doing a trick like a stale fish, the timing in this bowl versus on a vert ramp is so different. So she kind of went to grab it before it was time, came off her feet, but Bryce is in for her second run.
Well, Bryce is someone who knows this bowl really well, just like you were saying earlier. This is right in her backyard. She skates here all the time.
And she's just got all these wonderfully creative tricks in which she kicks her feet off every which way. She goes disaster. And, you know, don't be fooled because it is so gnarly to be taking these tricks to disaster. She just makes it look easy.
There's a lot of things that Bryce does that she makes look easy, you know. A lot of her combos, and then, again, on vert tomorrow, which you guys will be able to tune into as well, she's got, like, some crazy combinations that she can do.
Yeah, and she's throwing in the nose blunts, too. All right, she's only got one more run to put it together.
Okay, Ruby's in for her second run here.
Ruby, she's filmed so many video parts. She's working on 4 simultaneous video parts this year. And, I mean, skating a contest and filming a video part are very different approaches to skating. But I love that nose grind over the hip, right into the back Smith. Going feeble fakie, reverting around, keeping her speed. This is a really solid run for Ruby Lily. Nice lean disaster right into the crail slide. So much style behind her skating.
That front nose grind.
Just coming off on that signature front nose grind. But that had the makings of a beautiful run.
All right, next skater, second run in for Arissa True. 5. Yeah.
That 5 was like alley-ooped a little bit too. Makes it so much harder. And the back blunt slide. She's got it all. She's got the technical lip tricks. She takes some distance. She takes them over the hips. She's got the spins. And she's using the bowl so well.
Jeez.
Wow, we did not see that before. The 540 grabbing melon over the hip. Front side tail slide so long.
Okay, coming in switch.
Oh, my goodness. She made that look way too easy.
Do you think that she called it right there on that switch air and just decided to stop at that point or right around time?
You know, she also works with the coaches at Level Up with Trevor Ward, and they have their runs dialed.
Okay,
they have it down to a T, so they know when it's been the 40 seconds and when it's better to just pop out versus risking staying on and falling.
Well, in the finals, you don't have to pop out after 40 seconds. You go until you fall. So
that's true. We're going to see
ready.
how it changes.
It looks like Arissa's like, it's like ... She's ready for when she makes it to the finals, what she's going to do then. Anna Shea.
Oh, that was a huge air.
I believe I can fly.
Whoa. Oh, my gosh. Anna Shea just hanging on for dear life.
Yeah, she's like, should I just roll in again?
Yes. I love what's happening here. It is just controlled chaos. Oh, and the front tail over the hip. Anna Shea, she's recovered really well from getting a little squirrely. Oh, nice stale fish. All right, got away from her last time. She recovered, but just missing the kickflip rock fakie.
You know, I see what Anna's got. She's working with here. I feel like if I was her coach, I'd just be like, settle in.
Yeah.
just land it. But I think that it's just great to see. She's a very excited, like she feeds off the energy of the crowd. Anna Shea likes the showmanship. She likes the pressure. She can settle in on her third run. I think she can possibly find herself a spot in the finals. Back to the top of the start order. Bryce Wetstein dropping in for her third and final run.
Front 50ing into the bowl, right into another front 50. Hoping we see a full pull from Bryce. But wow, taking the Smith to 50, that shows a lot of board control. The switch blunt. Maybe that was a fake nose blunt.
She can do switch blunts. That big backside air, though, no grab.
Pure talent right here. Bryce Wettstein performed for us the other night. We had a concert. It was phenomenal. She made my baby kick for the first time.
No way.
Yep.
See,
Inspired
she
by
has to
Bryce.
be your nanny.
I'm scared of what would happen if she was, Alex.
She's like a Montessori preschool teacher. She absolutely would be a great nanny. I would hire her.
Nose blunt. Wow, Bryce, I think she's already been in there for like a minute and a half. There's no stopping Bryce Wettstein.
She's like, this is my backyard, guys.
I mean, look, we don't have a timer, but I'm pretty sure that was past time. That's got to be a full pull right there.
She's on Bryce time. Okay, Ruby Lily kept coming off on that nose grind in the deep end. Can she pull it in this third and final run and get a spot into the finals?
I mean, she's skating beautifully. There's so much power and style in every single trick.
Okay, there's the backside nose grind. It's the frontside nose grind at the end that gave her trick. It's tricky for her both first and second run.
I love that she could just revert around and maintain her speed. That shows you just so much control.
And Ruby is no stranger to big, scary transition, like at Washington Street. The nose grind again got her.
That is surprising, Alex. I mean, she just is so good at nose grinds. But great showing for Ruby Lily.
Yeah,
just
Ruby
such
ripped.
a treat to watch. Every trick is beautiful.
Marissa True, she's like, only 40 seconds, mate. I got more, but I'll show you my 40 seconds. Here's my first 5.
She knows what she's doing.
She knows what she's doing.
She's building. She's building for the finals. She already knows she's going there. I love that backside lip slide over the hip.
I mean, she was the youngest Australian medalist.
Wow,
Oh.
and it was gold.
And it was gold. Marissa had a really solid second run.
And a solid first
And
run.
solid first run, too, so I think she's in a good spot.
She's
Nina
just
Yee.
building drama.
Now, Nina Yee has some work to do if she wants to get herself into this final. Her first 2 runs came off on some of the tricks, some of the little in-between tricks, you said. Oh, again, it was like that little hang-ups for Nina Yee.
Surprising showing for Nina Yee. She's such a talented skateboarder. Today was just not her day, but we'll see her in vert tomorrow. We got Anna Shea blasting off into outer space right there. That air was significantly bigger than she is tall.
Anna loves to fly. She loves to let loose. Loves to roll in. She's enchanted by danger.
Love it. The lean to tail slide right there.
Okay, coming in fakie. Little fakie Smith. What she got here? Big still.
Kickflip rock to
She
fakie.
did it.
That's the run she was going
There
for.
you go.
And she gets the L twist and she's still going. This is after time. So that's going to be a full pull for Anna Shea. What a pro debut for Anna.
Whew. Well, the judges are going to score jam number 6 along with all these other skaters on the leaderboard. That was a crazy jam number 6 too. I mean, like, I got to say, just coming off of like watching Anna and watching Arissa right there too. I mean, completely different skaters.
There are so many different styles and approaches to skateboarding.
And Bryce,
here.
completely different skater.
And a Bryce.
Yeah.
And I mean, that qualifier
Yes.
was so powerful. I can't even believe that that level of skating just happened just to try to make it to finals.
Yeah, I really think that the separation here is going to be by tenths of a point, honestly, to get into that top 8 spot. Moving on to the finals, who's going to meet them there? Format's going to change a little bit. They're going to have more room in the final to potentially go beyond the 40 seconds. It's go until you fall in the final, too. And do you think the skaters are prepared for that? They know what they're going to do, the skaters that make it to the finals?
I mean, if Bryce has made it, she's definitely prepared for just continuing her
their
run.
flow state, yeah.
But that's a cool thing about this format is a fall after 40 seconds isn't going to hurt you. So they're able to add these riskier tricks towards the end, which could really pay off and potentially get them on that podium. I mean, we've got a $57,000 prize purse on the line here. And so someone's going to be walking away with a good chunk of money. Ruby Lily, gosh, she's such a phenomenal skater. Loving seeing that style in slow motion.
Checking out some of these highlights from Arissa while we reset. Scores are trickling in right now for the final. Anna Shea there, putting on a show. Arissa True putting on a 5. Nina Yee there. Jam
All right.
number 6.
I've got the results.
You've got the results?
I've got the results. I'm gonna read off the top 15.
Okay.
Just so we know what went down. Natsuka Kato, we used to see her in that top, but she is now 15th. Caitlin West, 14th. Ruby Lily, 13th. Anna Shea, 12th. Elizabeth Amador, 11th. Shuka Kawai, 10th. Louise Taboulet, 9th. So she was bumped out. She did some really great skateboarding today, but she was bumped out by the one and only Bryce Wetstein, local hero. And then in 7th, we got Clara Kermode, really wowed people with her beautiful backside ollies. Then we got Kate Kuno in her first pro event. Then we've got Lily Erickson, Maisel Paris, Mizuho Hasagawa, Arissa True, and still sitting on top, we got Yvonne Lin from Taiwan.
Wow. Okay, so Yvonne Lin, highest qualifying score for Open Pro Bowl. Over Arissa True.
She's something else, man.
Yeah.
Yvonne's got so many tricks up her sleeve, and we haven't even seen half of them yet.
I mean, coming all the way over here from Taiwan, 13 years old, you hadn't really seen her before.
No, she's been here for a few months.
Yeah.
I've seen her skating around, and then I started to watch her practice here, and I was immediately blown away. So she's going to be really tough to beat.
When you see skaters out there, and like you're up in the mix, you live here in San Diego, can you tell like how good they are? Are they like showing up the way that they do in a contest like this?
Everyone's got such a different approach. Like, Yvonne is so calculated. You can go watch her practice and know just how good she is. But then you'll watch some of the other skaters, maybe like an Anna Shea who was blasting a lot.
Yeah.
But she's really shown such beautiful consistency here at the contest that, yeah, a lot of these skaters, I'm really seeing what they've truly been working on, and they've been able to put it together here.
So do you think that a skater like, Yvonne Lin, this is her first time skating the event, making it, qualifying first in the finals, brand new, kind of the underdog versus like Arissa True, who wants it more,
Well, Arissa True's got a lot more to pull from.
Yes.
She's got a deep bag of tricks. I hadn't seen her skate in a while, so we're definitely in for a treat.
It was great to hear Nora was on the mic over there. I'm just waving hi.
Maybe she'll come hang out
Maybe
with us.
she'll come hang out
No,
with us
she's
when the
busy.
finals. Okay, maybe you're busy.
Thank you.
Little stars. Nora, who's actually our logo here.
Yeah. So
That's
Nora is here in all the ways. Let's count the Noras, shall we?
But going back to this final here, too, Lily Erickson, past winner, as well, is here, too. She's made her way into the final. Lily was showing up strong. She brought her winning run in here to get into the finals now, too. Is there anything you've seen Lily working on, too, that you might be able to divulge? Or
I love what she was trying to do in the qualifiers, the half cab back blunt over the hip into the deep. She didn't quite land it, so I think that's really going to impress the judges if she's able to put that into a run.
Now, Kate Kuno, graduating from advanced into pro and qualifying into the final.
Wow, that is a good day for Kate Kuno. She is going to be so psyched just to be in the top 8.
Do the kids like Kate Kuno or their parents, do they ask you, is my kid ready for pro yet? Or are you consulting with them about?
I mean, some people ask me, like I spoke to Elizabeth Amador's parents, and I kind of, at first, I said, I'm so sorry, there's no room in intermediate vert. She's just going to have to enter pro.
that worked out.
And then she just ended up saying, all right, then I'm going to enter pro bowl as well.
That's great.
And once again, you know, she's had the advice of her coach, Trevor Ward, and clearly she's ready. She's got some great fives.
Now, I feel like kind of an underdog. Clara Cremode was in that first heat. And we talked about how it's so hard to break out of the first heat because the judges are trying to set the scores, but she managed to get her way to the final.
That's a big deal. That is a big deal to stay in that top 8 all the way through. And Clara, she's just shown so much improvement over the past year. The control on her backside ollies that are just so lofty is so impressive.
Yeah, I'm really excited for this final kickoff. While you're watching our beautiful faces, they're warming up right now. They're getting reset. Some of the skaters skated much earlier in the day, and they're kind of getting their legs back, giving the judges a second to breathe. The vibe here right now, filling in for this final right here. We have the final coming up, and then we have longest grind, longest slide, and then we have the podium in the check.
Gonna be exciting. We're gonna keep you all in suspense, the way that we keep everyone here in suspense. And you're gonna have to wait to find out who is on that podium along with us.
I love waiting.
That's a really good attribute to have.
I just learned it's just chill and wait.
Patience.
Patience is a virtue. But yeah, I'm sure these skaters can't wait to get this final kicked off. I don't think that they're feeling very patient right now. They want to fire it up. They want to get going. The format has changed a little bit, Amelia.
So the format now, their runs don't have a time maximum. So they need to stay on for at least the 40 seconds for it to count as a full pull. But they're encouraged to just keep that run going and take some risks.
Because after the 40 seconds, if you do fall, you're trying something super hard. This is a good thing to encourage progression. If you fall on a hard trick, it doesn't count against your run.
Exactly.
It only helps, add you. It's like extra credit in school. After the 40 seconds, whatever you do is extra credit. And I think, any predictions? What do you think? Are we going to see a switch 5 from Marissa? Or are we going to see?
I hope so. I mean, to do a switch 5 in this bowl is a tall order. I mean, just doing a 5 in here is so gnarly. Once again, this is a small deep end. It's very round. There's not a lot of vert. So any of these big tricks, you really have to work for it.
Well, we're going to watch these skaters work for it in just a second. Coming up, the Open Pro Final for the bowl here at Exposure. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
They said we were too much, too loud, too bold, too bright. But the world doesn't change by blending in. It changes when we show up in full color. Every streak is a story. Every shade is a statement. Every color, a declaration that we're here. And we're not toning it down. We fall, we rise, we roll forward anyway. Because this isn't just about color. It's confidence, it's courage, it's the power to take every fall and still stand out. We don't wait for the world to make space for us. We color it ourselves. Unleash your bold with Arctic Fox, proud sponsor of Exposure. They said we were too much, too loud, too bold, too bright. But the world doesn't change by blending in. It changes when we show up in full color. Every streak is a story. Every shade is a statement. Every color, a declaration that we're here. And we're not toning it down. We fall, we rise, we roll forward anyway. Because this isn't just about color. It's confidence, it's courage, it's the power to take every fall and still stand out. We don't wait for the world to make space for us. We color it ourselves. Unleash your bold with Arctic Fox, proud sponsor of Exposure.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, yeah. She'll come back. All right, we're about to kick off the Open Pro Final here at Exposure with Bryce Wetstein's first run here in. Now, 40 seconds are on the clock. No penalty if she falls after those 40 seconds. She can put everything on the line here today, folks. Bryce, coming off a little unglued on her first run here into the finals, but she can shake it off. She's going to get 2 more tries. Next skater in is going to be Clara Kermode, making it all the way up from that very first heat today into the finals here, 15 years old, into her first run. Now she's got to stay on for 40 seconds. After the 40-second mark, that's all extra credit. It's to encourage progression among the skaters, see what they got. 40 seconds alone is a long time on your board. Pushing past 40 seconds is even more, but Clara is showing that she's got the legs to make it last. Backside air over the hip, 50-50, coming on in. Woo! Big backside ollie. Amelia's back with me. Hey,
wow.
Amelia.
I'm back right in time to see Clara blasting in here. Ooh, blunt disaster. Clara's on a good one.
All right, Clara's first run, staying on. Having made it all the way in from that first heat, she's got a long stretch of time between that one and the final, but Kate Kuno blasting off, 11 years old, also making it her first finals appearance here in the Open Pro Bowl final.
Huge day for Kate Kuno. See, that goes to show you power is so important in a bowl contest, and you could see her squeezing every ounce of speed out of this bowl.
I think that's been kind of her little special meter. She can generate a lot of speed for a small person and push in those technical tricks and pack them in.
Oh, and the half cab blunt, making it happen.
Now
Kate
she can keep going now.
On.
Front rock, 40 seconds. Now she
So
kicked off. Now
much
maybe Kate was a little bit
style.
used to that whole 40 seconds and then you're done. She still could keep going next time to get more tricks on the board. Kate Kuno, Seal Beach. Lily Erickson from Hawaii, 15 years old, a former winner of this event.
Lily Erickson putting together a good line of beautiful stale fish. And we've got in the booth joining us the reason I started skateboarding, Lindsay Adams Hawkins Pastrana.
Hey guys, I don't know if my mic works.
You're not going to hear it, but it's working.
But they can hear me. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pumped to be here. This is insane. Like the level of skating in the last few years, and honestly, I think that this event is why skateboarding is where it is today. Women's and just in general. Because the more girls that skate and push the envelope, the more they're pushing the boys at the skate park. So like, you did this.
Well, you did it then because you made me want to skate. And Maisel Paris is making me want to skate right now because she's on an incredible run. I mean, she's got so many tricks packed in there. Definitely way more than 40 seconds. She's just kicking her foot off left and right and getting the very own lead over the hip at the end. That was an incredible run for Maisel.
11 years old.
Okay, so like that could be my child. Like I could have birthed half these kids. Like, that's what gets me.
And Lindsay, that makes me really old because I could be
Also.
your mom.
No, you're not that old.
Oh, thank you. Mizuho Hasegawa is in for her first run here, coming all the way from Japan.
Wow, that Madonna had just so much hang time on it. Whoa, huge 540. I don't know how she recovered from that.
Lindsay, what do you think about throwing a 5 in the deep end of this bowl?
It would not be me. I think that is the gnarliest thing. Like, there's barely any vert, if vert at all. I don't know how they do it. I feel like I'm in school. I'm just, like, watching and learning, but probably never going to do it myself.
For those of you who are not aware, Lindsay was the first woman to ever land a 540 McTwist on a skateboard. She did it in Paris. Maybe before some of these humans were born.
Yeah, I think before a lot of them were born.
I've been doing 5 since before you were born.
Time ago. That makes me feel old.
All right, up next, our number 1 qualifier, Yvonne Lin, 13 years old, coming from Taiwan.
Ooh, that back Smith. So controlled.
The announcer it was a joke, I think. I was confused.
Oh, the front blunt on the hip. Taking the foot off on the body jar. Yvonne Lin's got a deep bag of tricks, and she's making them look way too easy.
Oh, coming off on that blunt, which she had in the qualifying runs. She's going to have 2 more chances after this one. Back to the top of the start list with Bryce Wetstein.
There's just such a variety of tricks in these runs.
Yeah.
And that's what impresses me the most, I think, is like the way that they can link together their grinds and airs, but then they're also getting technical spinning and flipping their boards. Like, this is really cool. I just didn't know that this was going to happen in my lifetime.
I know, right?
It's happening really fast. I mean, each and every year, the progression is unreal, and all these new skaters. But, I mean, Bryce's progression, too. She just adds all this flair, throwing the body bag into the mix. Just the hang-up factor on that is so high, but she's just making it look like a walk in the park.
She's always been top of the creativity. You know, she's just brings her own flair to everything she does. And
all right, that's Bryce's second run here in the finals. Moving right along, Clara Kermode, 15 years old. Got her way from the very first heat today into the finals.
Yeah, Clara has progressed so much since just last year. She absolutely blasts those airs, and she pushes through every block of coping on her grinds. I mean, this kind of style, it just stands out. That's why, you know, it's stayed in the judges' minds even after they've seen 6 heats of incredible skateboarding.
wow, look at that backside ollie. It gives me Kevin Staub vibes.
You know who she reminds me a little bit is Alana Smith.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit in
I
her
get
stance.
that. Yep, stance and just the style.
So I will say, I believe that was a full pull because
Of the time.
basically after 40 seconds, a fall does not count against you. And we don't have a timer, but we've skated enough contests. We could tell.
We can guess.
All right, Kate Kuno, 11 years old, making her way into the final from Seal Beach, California, second run.
I've never even heard of her, but look at her skate. Like, that's incredible that there's so many girls out there in the world that I haven't even had eyes on them all, like even through social media. Like, look at that.
Me and Amelia said earlier, we used to be able to count everybody on one hand. You knew exactly who they were.
Oh.
Wow,
And then,
the back blunt
fast
over
forward.
Oh.
Okay,
That's 2 great runs for Kate Kuno. Decking out the front
I just
rock
want to
with
clap
so
and
much
fist bump
style.
for her over here. And look at the camaraderie. That's my favorite part, especially I think you see it more at this event than probably any other skate event. It's just like the kids and just the skaters supporting each other. And that's what it's all about.
A lot of
That's
love out there on the course. Lily Erickson. Oh, second run. A little, what do you think happened there?
You can't,
Well,
just can't win
I mean,
them all.
it could be a variety of things.
stay on
Just
them
trying to
all.
push that blunt slide
Pushing
further,
it.
you know?
Maisel Paris, also 11 years old, in for her second run here in the final. Whoa, that one-footer was so sick.
Lindsay, have you seen Maisel skate before?
Nope, this is a first. She's awesome, though. Look at her style. Wow.
And the Smith over the hip.
Oh, switch air.
Yeah,
I think I need to add that onto my list of things to learn.
Switch airs?
Backside air, yeah, why not? Oh,
Yeah, I mean, the way that she's orchestrating her run, it has a little bit of everything. And Lindsay, as you're pointing out, even a switch air over the hip. I mean, there's not a lot of people skating switching here, just her and Narissa so far.
yeah.
All right, Mizuho Hasegawa in for her second run here.
Ooh, nice salad right there, showing off some style. Again, the front stale, and then the front side nose grind. She keeps her speed really well.
She does. Something that people don't realize, a stale fish is like, there's a lot of flexibility that has to be in place there.
Yeah, and then to be able to additionally poke it out while you're in the air.
They definitely stretch. All right, next skater in for her second run, Arissa True.
Whoa.
Wow. Such a legend.
Pumping out of a front Smith into a McTwist.
Definitely never thought I'd hear those words linked together. Or see that in real life. Wow.
Oh.
That's
Uncharacteristic,
gnarly
kinda.
right there, though.
Yeah.
But that spot, it was almost like she went from shallow to deep. Imagine doing a 540 on like a 4 or 5 foot high pool.
Yeah, I mean, every part of this bowl is pretty small for tricks like that, but you're right, Lindsay, especially that section.
Oh,
Yvonne Lynn, that was a surprising little slip out there on that backsmith. Again, maybe just trying to push it. She knows it's the final.
yes, you just want that little further grind, a little more speed out of something, a little higher air.
Push those scores up. Well, it all comes down to this, folks. It's the third and final run here. Bryce is going to be our first skater in on her third run. Pressure's on.
She looks very relaxed, though.
Always. I like to bottle that up. I'll have some of Bryce relaxation.
Yeah, she needs to bottle that and sell it.
And the like happy vibe. Like there's a lot of vibes from her I would buy for sure.
Oh, switch blunt right into nose blunt. What a combo for Bryce. Kicking her foot off on the lean air. Nice backside ollie, just showing so much control. $50-50 to fakie, switch ollie.
All right, keep going, Bryce. I would say that she's safely past the 40-second mark. Just go until you slam. Put it all on the line here, too.
Oh! Madonna disaster. That is so
That is like
gnarly.
a lot of stamina to do a run that long.
Especially in a bowl, because you
Yeah.
have to work so much harder for speed. Oh, cradle disaster. Bryce has taken everything to disaster in this marathon of a run.
Oh my gosh.
And the shove it disaster.
Oh!
And the body disaster.
Look at her. I think she's feeling it in her legs. I just saw her grab her knees.
She's decided to put all her runs into one.
I can't, this is crazy. It's like a video game. Oh, oh
That
my
was
gosh.
like a solid
that was
2
Yeah,
wild.
minutes for Bryce.
if exposure goes over their time limit for the city, we know who to blame. But all in good jest, though. Bryce Wetstein there putting on a clinic right in her backyard. Big round of applause for Bryce. Clara Commode is wasting no time getting in on her third and final run.
A lot of Californians in this final.
Yeah, Clara showing so much control. Throwing in the back disaster, and probably the hardest part to do that. Whoa. That backside ollie is so blasted.
And that's going to be time for Clara Commode. I'm going to get it right because I'm going to keep saying it all these years to come. Clara is amazing.
Yeah,
Well done.
She is here to stay, that's for sure. Her progression's been unreal. So rad to see her in the finals. And we got Kate Kuno rolling in for her final run.
Final of the finals.
Like, are these kids in elementary school?
Yes. 5th graders.
Awesome. I have one of those.
Oh, the backsmith
Wow.
over the hip.
Dang, just that alley-oop over the hip, or whatever that is right there.
Yeah, the alley-oop is
Oh.
gnarly and trying to kickflip Indy.
That's going to be it for Kate Kuno. Well done. Her first time skating in the Open Pro makes it to the finals. All right, Lily Erickson, former winner of this event here from Hawaii. 3rd and final run.
She's been on the podium the past 2 exposures. She's won one of them. She's a beautiful style to watch, especially the way she does that frontside stalefish.
See? So flexible.
I think youth has a lot to do with that.
Yeah.
Oh, there
Wow.
she goes. She gets the half cap back blunt over the hip into the deep, and she keeps the line going.
It's that invert for me. Oh, nice.
L twist, so solid. Throwing in the frontside tail slide. I gotta say, this is well over time. I think that kickflip Indy was after time.
Well done, Lily Erickson, coming from Hawaii, former winner here. Putting it all on the line here for the finals. 3rd and final run for 11 years old, Maisel Parrish, coming from Fontana, California. What has she got for this
Her
final
first
attempt?
run was absolutely incredible, well beyond time. I just love seeing how much she's learned in the past year. And the low C, too, throwing in the tech. Kicking her foot off on the lean tail slide. Going feeble fakie.
There's
Going
that
switch.
switch. Even just carving switch in this is gnarly.
Yeah, especially
Like
in
out
this
of that
bowl.
air.
Alley-oop, Weddle. Oh!
Wow.
The varial lean over the hip, and she keeps it going with a frontside tail slide in the deep. She is not done yet.
Oh. That's going to be time for Maisel Parrish. Hyped.
Definitely well over time there.
Anna Shea giving her a big hug there. All right, Mizuho Hasegawa in for her 3rd and final run here at the finals. Oh, coming
I thought she was
off.
going to throw that off.
She was sending it. I couldn't tell. Was that heel flip? Going frontside grab, kick flip?
I think it was kickflip frontside air.
Yeah.
Her coach, Tony Magnuson, actually invented that trick. She's been throwing it in her runs.
All right, 3rd and final run. Arissa True, what has she got? What else has she have for us? 5,
Wow.
kick things off.
Into a backsmith.
Last year, she won this contest. She won the vert contest. She won the best trick contest. She invented a new trick at the best trick contest. And
Legend.
she might be taking home another one today.
Oh.
my.
Oh,
Count it.
my gosh.
Honestly, that's the bull's fault. That's not your fault.
Arissa True.
Someone could go fix the bowl.
Yeah, I feel like it was so hard just to make it to the finals. These
Yeah.
skaters used a ton of their energy just to get this far.
Oh, and that's going to be it for Yvonne Lin. They're going to give her one more try just for fun if she wants to do it. Because that was her 3rd and final attempt. But Yvonne, 13 years old, making it all the way to the finals here. Qualifying in that number 1 spot for the crowd.
She's going to keep it going here.
So again, this run's not going to count because she did have a slam on that first one, but this one's for the people. This is for the love. This is for exposure.
The front blunt on the hip is
This run
so
is
hard.
insane. It's like so good.
Oh, what?
I wish
And
they.
the sugar cane and the nose blunt.
Wow.
I mean, that was incredible. You know, I don't know if the judges counted it or not, but I think it won all our hearts.
I
that's
mean,
for
if
sure.
they had counted that, that might have been the winning run.
Yeah.
I mean, I got to say, that was incredible.
Her first run was pretty good, so, you know, we are all going to have to sit and wait and see what the results are.
Whew.
Are blown away here.
So Jordan Santana already getting ready for the longest grind and longest slide comp that's going to come up. It's going to be $800 each for longest slide, longest grind. It's going to be a little bit of controlled chaos down there while they warm up and get through that. But, I mean, let's talk about that final. Like,
It was kind of a blur. I'm going to be honest. It was just so much good skateboarding that I'm not sure what even happened.
I feel like it is sometimes hard to conceptualize it, but here, luckily, with technology, we can have a replay,
highlights.
Lindsay.
I love that.
I mean, Kate Kuno
Wow.
put together a barrage of tricks. And Lily Erickson has definitely outdone herself. But Maisel Paris, gosh, what a showing for her today.
Yeah, I think that Yvonne Lynn, Bryce had the marathon run. Yvonne Lynn, if she had been able to get that run during the judge scored, you could see the disappointment on her face after that too. But, I mean, during the heat of the final here, Kate Kuno showing she's ready for the big leagues.
Yep. Arissa showing up like the legend she is.
Young legend, 15 years old. Everybody's doing fives in the bowl.
Look what you did,
It's
Lindsay.
wild.
Look what you started.
I loved that combo from Lily Erickson, though. The half cap back blunt over the hip.
Yeah, that was really tech.
Maisel, though, I think she might be looking good for the podium. I mean,
Yeah.
she did some really incredible skateboarding.
Yeah, Maisel managed to really hold her own against this field. Kate and Maisel, 11 years old.
Yvonne's
That's
first
wild.
run, I think, was a
11.
make. It's hard to say when we're not in the judges' booth with the timer, but
Yeah.
she definitely put down a really solid run with the kickflip indie.
Yeah, I thought Kate's skating was really good. I do wonder, after she landed that decked frontside rock, she kept popping out of the bowl. I wonder if she knew or couldn't conceptualize that she could have kept going or had prepared herself to
yeah.
continue going, because she did kind of call it every time. And I feel like if Kate had kept going, she had more in the tank, but maybe just was like, okay, I did it.
Yeah, I did it. I went through my run.
Yeah. Well, here we're sitting here in the booth while the judges are deliberating.
Oh, wow, we're on camera now.
I'm so proud to sit here with Amelia Brodka and Lindsay Adams-Hawkins Pastrana here too, who's the reason that this all happened. So, you started this, all these fives, all these kids.
I did not have all those kids.
Those are not my children.
I have some children that
You
are
have
that age, but those are not my children.
In a way, they are, because
Yes, yeah.
you've
The birth of
inspired,
skateboarding, right?
You've inspired
The birth
a
of women's
generation.
540s.
I mean, you had a lot of firsts. I mean, you were in the first X Games in 2003.
Yep.
2004, you
Games.
gold 2004.
Yep.
5, 6.
I have gold from 4, 7, and 9. 04, 07, and 9, and then medaled all the other years.
Medaled all the other
Wait,
ones too.
tell me about your street medals, because I know.
Oh, yeah,
they're
you have
there.
street medals.
Tell me.
Stop. No. One, it's called Park, actually, if you look back.
Yeah,
it's actually
back-
a Park medal.
Skate Park.
Okay.
There was a street medal that should have been had, but it didn't
Well,
happen.
I feel like it involved stairs and handrails.
It did. I did real stairs and real handrail, okay? I wouldn't say no if they just came back later now, 20 years later, we're like, you did medal. Here's a bronze
Here's a street medal. That's so funny. I mean, looking at this talent, looking at how young they are, and I know that coaching is kind of, I don't know if you've ever
More of a
coached
thing
before
now.
too. What would you even tell these girls right now too?
I don't know. I think I've always preached, don't forget to also be a kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
But now there's so many at the same level that they get to be a kid at the skate park.
Yes. Yeah.
Or at contests where there was a time frame in my era where I was kind of the only one, and it was Sheckler and Lauren Perkins and I, but the two of them were friends, and I was like, oh, cool. Well, I'm just going to hang out with my mom. She's really cool too. Or I'd go on tour with you guys, and you just make me cry.
We bullied you a little bit.
Yeah, but it
Oh, you did?
yes,
I
but
did
it was
I wasn't
it
so
was
bad.
provoked.
No,
It was provoked. Like I think that it was definitely on me. Like it was provoked.
I mean, you were an amazing kid to be around too, and funny, but you had a lot of energy.
Well, that's because we'd go on tour and I would just go buy all the candy I wanted.
Yes, that's
and
true.
I otherwise normally like didn't do that really.
But I love what you said about like let's kids be kids, and at Exposure, 200 plus entries.
Yeah.
And they're all kids, and they all get to do this together and have all this
Yes.
fun in this community.
Yes, they have, all the booths and all the things, and they can hang out and play. I mean, they're running around in the grass, and that part is the part that I find the most important at the age that they're at.
Yeah, totally. Being
Yeah.
go
I
ahead.
was telling Alex the average age here is 10.
Oh, great. That makes me feel really good. So just, if anyone wants to come live in Maryland, we're up for adopting as many, of you as you want. Just, come
Got to be
move
able
in.
to do a 5 though.
Yeah, you can bring your
A mixed
parents, though,
twist.
if you want to, because I actually don't want to parent any of my kids.
I know, Amelia, you're on your way here too.
I know.
On my
It's
way.
exciting.
It's very exciting.
Parenting is awesome.
I mean, it seems awesome. It's
If
definitely
you
a
can
new
listen,
adventure.
if you can manage Exposure,
Yes.
if you can manage all of this circus,
You can.
a
you
baby's
can
no
manage your
problem. No
child,
problem
yeah.
at all. Too.
Easy.
Cool, yeah.
You will probably sleep more after having your baby than you do like in the month leading up to this event. I think so. You'll be fine.
Yeah,
You'll be great.
It's a lot of moving parts.
It
but yes,
is.
very excited for parenthood.
So right now we're here waiting around here for the longest grind, longest slide is warming up down there in the bowl. They're going to see how many tiles they can grind. They're going to get $800 for the longest one. I think Harlow's won it before.
But we got longest backside grind,
Backside grind,
longest frontside
side
grind,
grind,
and
yeah.
longest slide.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Longest backside and front. But you can't 50-50.
That doesn't really count.
Doesn't
you gotta
count.
challenge yourself a
Yeah.
little bit. Pick one truck up.
What
I don't
what would
know.
you pick if you were going to do a longest grind?
I would pick a 50-50.
Well, if you can't 50-50.
I don't actually grind, so it would be a 50-50. And this is why I skate vert.
Well, I
But
think
now
this
they
is-
grind on vert too. Like I'm so far out of the
You
loop
just
now.
fly.
Yeah.
You
I
just fly.
feel like if you're in a Smith grind, at least personally, you can push it.
Yeah.
It
Oh.
allows you that leverage to do so. So I think we're going to see a lot of nice long
Okay.
Smith
Well,
grinds.
I'm signing you up to come teach me how to do a Smith grind.
Yeah.
So
I've seen you do a Smith grind.
I've never done a Smith grind in my whole life.
Wait, really?
Only like a fakey Smith
Yeah,
stall.
I was gonna say,
but not
I've
a
seen you-
grind. A stall, not on vert or like something.
Listen,
like
Lindsay
that.
gives herself no slack.
You took
She's
your
like, you
grinds
do
to
it.
handrails.
Oh
in
yeah,
the
I
X
did do
Games
that.
Yes,
street
yeah.
competitions
I board
where you
slid a
should've medaled,
handrail.
so
Yeah, yeah.
I crooked grinded a barrier once.
That's
Yeah,
that's
or like
sick.
a lot of times, but
Flex
there's
those
a
street
photo.
skills. There's a photo.
There's some photos. I had orange hair that matched the barrier at the time,
But
so that's
you
cool.
also skate mega ramp. There's
Yeah.
not a lot of girls that are skating mega ramp.
Oh my gosh,
There's
that's
more
right.
now, but that was in 05 I started
Yeah.
skating the mega ramp.
Yeah.
Like before all these kids were born.
Yes.
Well,
Which is so weird.
now there's such a youth movement, but you were like the lone young girl pushing the sport because everyone else that you were skating with that was at a pro level was significantly older than you.
Yeah, that is how it was. Just time and place, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I do really like what you said. Like, you look right now on this overhead shot, all the girls are like right neck and neck in the same age too, which is just like, I feel like it's going to keep them all in this skate world together more
Yes.
with those bonds, because you guys have been my friends like for my entire life, like my entire adult life. I've known you guys for like decades.
Yeah.
And you think about, they're just forging these relationships that they're going to carry into the next decades because there's so many of them that get to have a place to congregate at
Yes.
Exposure
Yeah. Yeah.
and try to grind the longest.
Yeah.
That's
And
why we throw these in. Lindsay, you were saying keep it fun.
yeah.
That's why we have something like the longest grind, longest slide, then we have high air, we have
Yeah.
best trick, cash for tricks. We do want them to just mess around on their skateboards and do something that's less strict. You don't have to plan a line. You can just jump in and flow.
yeah.
All right, Zach Kahana-Ogawa. Big
Whoa,
back
that's pretty
5
far.
around. I feel like she's always a contender for the longest grind, but I'm not quite sure in the time I've been here she's won it.
Yeah, I mean, she's definitely got a lot of board control. I mean, we have to keep talking about her back tail shove that she landed on vert in the best trick contest here 2 years ago.
Lindsay, I got to send you that clip of her. back tail, shove it. Did you see it at Exposure last year? Kahana Ogawa, back tail, and she shove it, and she like elevator drops down, catches the shove it, and like
And just
somehow pulls it. It was like the most amazing moment. There's no way she should have landed that.
That's wild. Yeah, please send me that.
Well, as we watch these skaters, backside tail slide, that would not be my first pick for the longest
No,
slide,
but it's a slide.
but she's going to go for it. Frontside Smith grind. So was this park here when you were living in San Diego?
It kind of was. I know that I brought my kids to the playground.
Yeah.
But I didn't really skate here ever.
Yeah.
Like the kids rolled in on the banks when they were really little here. That's about it. But this bowl, for me, it's difficult to skate because it's small.
Yeah, it's compact, right?
Yeah. And that's not something I did. I just rode big things and went up and high in the air. And didn't grind.
And then speaking of which, though, tomorrow we're going to have Open Pro Street, Open Pro Vert. We're going to have Vert Best Trick. We're going to have Vert Highest Air as well. Who are you excited to see over there on Vert tomorrow?
Oh, man. There's a lot of vert skaters now, and that makes my heart very, very happy. I'm thinking Anna Shea's probably going to go really high.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that as far as highest air goes. Honestly, I didn't get to see much of practice, so I'm not sure who all is here who's going to skate vert. So I just like to be surprised.
Have you skated the Exposure Vert ramp yet?
I did get to take a few runs, but it was during intermediate practice, and all the little girls were chomping at the bit. So I was,
Yeah.
oh. No, her arm is not okay.
I think her arm or shoulder. Annie Louise Taboulet from France just took a bad slam during the longest grind, longest slide. EMTs are going to be right on it. We'll be right back to let you know how things are going. Again, got an injury in the bowl real second. We'll be back with an update once we get it. Looks like she was able to make it out of the bowl under her own power. If there's any updates on that, I will share it with you guys back home too. But it looks like she was able to walk out of the bowl under her own power. So back to the action here in the longest grind and longest slide, frontside and backside competition. This is a fun one for the crowd. You know, and you think about it, Lindsay, now, like the ecosystem of contests right now, it's park, it's street, maybe sometimes vert. You don't really get an opportunity to do something like this.
No, you don't. And that's what makes this fun. And like Amelia said, they want to keep it fun.
Yes.
They want to keep that where you can kind of take your mind out of, you're in a contest, but it's just a different sort of setting, and you can trick your brain by just having fun.
Ruby with a really long frontside Smith grind. Let's see if she can go backside too.
Oh,
Picking backside nose grind as your longest grind trick.
yeah, that's
Jordan Santana
even
basically
know.
shows up
Legend.
just to skate this because she wins the
Wow.
slide a lot. Big rock and roll slide.
wow.
Looks like Harlow. This coping right here, I heard from Amelia, is brand new. They just installed it. So for everybody here, it's a little bit different. In years past, it's been kind of chunky. There's big chunks in between each block of it too, so you can almost feel how many blocks you were grinding more.
Yeah, true.
There's more friction, but I heard from most of the skaters they are liking the new coping. It is a real treat that they use really high quality concrete blocks now, whereas before the concrete blocks weren't as high quality.
Yeah.
So kind of like a whole new game here this year in Exposure 14 versus past years with the longest grind and longest slide because we got fresh coping.
Yeah. I know. I always just think of Bucky Lassick out at his pool with this this special sauce that he
Special
would
sauce.
spray on the coping. So I feel like now that the coping's new, there's probably someone who's going to be out there special saucing the coping to keep it good.
Yeah, the locals are going to take care of it well. But yeah, it looks buttery. It looks like they're making it quite a few blocks here.
Look at this event, Alex.
I know.
Like, this is awesome.
I know, isn't it?
Like, just the magnitude, the growth, all of it is incredible.
This is the kind of stuff that gives me like a lot of faith in skateboarding.
Yes.
And like, the thing that I love the most. I just love seeing all these other people enjoying it. And like how many of them there are,
that's fun.
how good they are.
Yeah.
I think Amelia, one of the reasons she created this event was that there wasn't very many opportunities for girls. There really wasn't during that time period. So in the 14 years that exposure has existed, I mean, especially in the last like 5 or 6 years, Lindsay, I feel like the opportunities for women in skateboarding has just become like it's endless now,
Yeah, it's skyrocketed, but I do believe that this event is a big factor in that.
Yes. And it's an open event, so you don't have to
Yes.
be invited. Like, for XGames or for Street League. I mean, there's open qualifiers for the Olympics, but you're skating with 300 people, and you have to get yourself out to another country. This one is pretty achievable, pretty affordable for most people to get out to.
Access.
And then, because it's here in San Diego, it's right in the heart of skateboarding industry, too.
Yeah.
So they get to go have touch points with all sorts of, friends and sponsors and whoever else they want to meet up with.
Yeah.
I mean, you grew up in the heart of this. You grew up here.
Yeah. I am a vert skater because of Encinitas, the vert mecca of the world.
Encinitas. That vert ramp. I mean, what were some of the women that were skating vert with you?
Originally, it was just basically CB, Cara Beth Burnside, and then Jen O'Brien, and then Mimi came on the scene. So Mimi Noop, Jody McDonald was in the mix for a while. Gosh,
Said Jen?
who else? Yeah, Jen O'Brien.
Yeah. No, I remember that. I mean, when there's great facilities like here at Encinitas Skate Park, it really brings out, it just gives everybody an opportunity, right?
Yeah. And that's the thing, for my mom, who was a single mom who ran her own business, it was less expensive for her to put us at the Encinitas YMCA, than pay a babysitter. And then we were getting energy out and we were skating. And
how many hours a day do you think you clocked there?
oh my gosh, so many. The weekends was like the whole weekend.
Yeah. That's how you got so good.
I know. Eventually they were just, they were just supportive to the skaters. And so I feel like they used to make things up. Oh, today's Girl Skate Free Day. And they just let me skate. And because they knew. And yeah, but I knew that they were good to me. And so I made sure that I did what I could when we were raising money for new vert ramps and things like that.
You gave back.
Yeah, I made sure I gave back.
I mean, in this you've had like such a long career. I felt like there was a point though with skateboarding with you. It's like you kind of just did everything. And I mean, like, first person to McTwist, right?
Yeah, before that, first kickflip indie.
First kickflip indie, I remember that too. And then the Nitro Circus, like first skating mega ramp.
Yep, mega ramp. And then that tour, so X Games had, the last year they had women's vert was 2010 before they brought it back in 2023, I think.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was lucky. I started, the Nitro Tour started in 2010. And so I had that and I could skate that. But a lot of the skaters, they didn't, it just stopped for them. And that was kind of brutal.
Yes.
But then some of them found other things to do in the industry. And, look at Mimi Noop and all she's done for skateboarding since that day.
Yeah.
That was the catalyst for so much.
Yeah. But, let's not discount your contributions to it as well, too. I think that, like, you transcended skateboarding and kind of became, like, an action sports athlete, like a celebrity-level athlete. That I thought that, and you've always, like, stood up for the skaters and, like, fundraised for skate. Anyway, you gave back a lot, too. And Mimi, working with the Olympics and moving on to these things too. Like it was a trajectory that everybody kind of took, but going back to the comps, there was like kind of a stop point, right?
Yeah, there was. I mean, it's crazy to look back and think, oh, we really only had 03 to 2010.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
It wasn't really like a big span of time, and they didn't have multiple events a year really at that time. And yeah, it's kind of wild to look back and now to see how much there is each year and how much opportunity there is. And I just have to smile at it, like to me, it warms my heart to see. And I just am pumped that there's opportunity and progression and all of it.
Yeah, and I got to say that the verts, I mean, I wasn't expecting such a resurgence of vert in the past 5 years.
Yeah, I wasn't really either. I think, it was between exposure and vert alert that really pushed it to come back. And maybe a little bit, with the time in between Olympics, kids kind of found vert again instead of hyper-focusing on park. They had more of a time to do that. I don't know. It's blown my mind, and I'm just so pumped to be able to just witness it and exist in the world at the same time. Kind of. Now that I have my ramp, I've just been skating more and more. Yeah, and so that's been fun trying to get back old tricks and just enjoying it.
Yeah,
and having it back as a bigger part of my life.
Yeah, I think that must bring you a lot of joy too. Like, what has it been like kind of having your own vert ramp now? Are you like relearning things? Are there like new things that you've never learned before that you're trying?
I haven't really done much that I didn't do before. It's kind of, and it's funny because I randomly stumble upon old video parts. I'm like, oh wow, I forgot I even did that.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna put that on my trick list to relearn that. But yeah, I think that I want to learn more lip tricks. I wasn't a lip trick person.
I know, watching this
right
right now.
But now there's just so many cool lip tricks, so I think that could be a good.
I think that could be sick, too.
It's just the stairs to get back up.
And when you fall,
it's so many stairs. It's leg day. Like, I literally don't do leg day. I just skateboard. Because it's a lot of stairs. We laughed because we have a gym at the vert ramp, and I originally said I wanted a Stairmaster. And then after the first day of skating, I just laughed, like, why did I think I needed that?
No,
I'll just learn tricks and go back up the stairs every time.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. You have to climb back up every time if you don't.
Yeah.
Well, I'm really excited to, hopefully you'll come back and join us again for vert tomorrow.
Yes, I am here. I'm absolutely going to be here.
Cool.
And I'm excited to see it. I might be speechless a lot and just doing a lot of, oh, whoa, but I would love to be here.
I mean, that's a real reaction, though, too. I got to say, though, watching them skate this and grind so many blocks with, like, Smith grinds and trying nose grinds, like, I kind of want to learn more lip tricks, too.
Right. It used to be you just 50-50 in frontside grind. That was it. Now there's so many. Half of these I'm not even really sure what they're called.
Oh, I feel like now when I watch, like, Olympic Park, like, a back nose grind pop in on, like, a 10 or 12-foot wall is, like, a setup trick.
Yeah, and it's just so stylish. Maybe I have to play Tony Hawk Pro Skater to relearn all the names of these tricks.
Look at that front Smith right there. I love this overhead aerial shot here. Ruby trying that nose grind like we were just talking about. Yeah, and it's tough, too, like the bowl here.
Yeah.
It's curved, too, as you're grinding. Keeping your weight on that point right there.
Yeah, it's a whole different type of balance than a flat wall.
I would settle for just a mini ramp, honestly. Do you have a mini ramp?
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, we got a mini ramp that I thought I was going to, learn lip tricks on a long time ago, and I did not. But
There's always time.
Yeah, we just moved it. It's pretty wide, 4 foot with 5 foot extensions, and then there's a micro mini on the deck, so you can
that's so
into
cool.
it. So, yeah, it was still in pieces when my kids learned how to drop in at Woodward recently, and I was like, Nate Wessel, who builds everything, he's a ramp genius. I was like, you got to put them back together because the kids dropped in, and now I need them. Like they want to skate, and I want them to skate. And yeah, we just haven't really done that still, but we're gonna get there.
Do you think that because like you skate, like any chance your daughters are like kind of interested in it, you're like, yes, please? Like
They are, but I am a firm believer in the parent is not the coach or teacher.
Yep. I 100%
It
agree.
does not work for us personally. Neither does the spouse as the or the partner or significant other as the teacher or coach is also not a good move. In our
I mean,
house.
like your husband, Travis Pastrana, right? Like, so no one's going to get driving lessons from him.
Well, the kids are, but I'm not. He definitely isn't trying to get in the vehicle if I'm racing anything. We like to have a happy marriage, so we don't do that.
That's good advice. Good advice.
Although I will say, right after we got married, we did the San Felipe 250 in like a buggy, and where one of us would drive and the other co-drive and then switch, and that was probably we made it through, but it was probably not the smartest move.
That's great, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I
just
think
think
I need
about
to
it, too.
hire a coach or hire someone else
Yeah,
because I
they're-
just can't have that strain on like
Personally,
my
I
relationship with
also
the kids.
blow it for my kids if I try to teach them how to skate
Yeah.
or like surf or anything. They kind of hate it.
Right,
From me.
exactly.
Yeah, it can't be from me.
I just we all end up crying, and we don't need that.
We just got to bring them to exposure, and then
Yeah.
they can learn from other kids. and they're not
Exactly.
from-
There you go.
I mean, I imagine it's tough, right? Our kids want
Yeah.
to find their own thing, just like you
Yeah.
found your own thing, which was skateboarding,
Yeah.
know?
I think the hardest thing for them is they don't like to go places and they think that people expect them to be like
Yes,
good at it
yes.
because of who their parents are, and so that's the hardest.
I think for sure that is a factor for kids. And I wonder how many of these kids, they're like 10 or 11 years old, how many of their parents skate, too.
Right. I don't know. Probably a lot of them, but maybe not. Oh,
Ruby.
wow. Is someone out there counting these blocks?
Someone's counting the blocks. Like they have one of
does
the
it-
judges standing there. I think Jason.
Oh,
stands
and
there,
there's
counts each
stickers and
block
stuff
as they
so
go.
he can like pick where they start and end.
It is a little tricky to watch on broadcast because you kind of want to be right there to count the blocks.
Yeah,
We are going to announce the winners of this frontside grind, backside grind, and longest slide. And it's coming up in just a minute. Oh, that backside tail slide was
Yeah, that
so
could
long.
be the longest slide. So funny. My mom, we were with her last night trick-or-treating and everything in Maryland, and she's at home, and she just keeps texting me. She's watching the live feed, and she's texting me, oh, my gosh, that little skater. Wow, did you see her? I'm like, yeah, Mom, I'm here. I see it. So hi, Mom, if you're still watching. Thanks for the support. She's always been one of the
Your mom's
biggest
the best.
one of the biggest women's skateboard cheerleaders of all time. So thanks, Mom.
Shatlin. For sure. Yeah, I drove by your old house.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
I
No,
know,
it
it's
is
wild.
wild to see. I mean, I know we sound like a broken record a little bit, but there used to be like 10 of us,
Uh-huh.
and we knew everybody, and now we go to these events, and there's 200, and they're all new faces, and they're all incredible. Oh, 2 in the bowl at
Yeah,
once.
they've been crisscrossing. It's making me nervous.
This event actually makes me the most nervous.
Yeah, because it's not well, or the practice for
Yeah,
bowl
exactly.
is so
Practice
scary.
makes me nervous too. In a little bowl like this, I mean, I guess there's a reason why. I was thinking about this kind of competition, a bowl versus park.
Yeah.
And park is all spread out and big,
Yeah, you have a little more space to avoid each other
Yeah.
if you drop in on each other.
But still, I always feel like the hardest thing about skating vert, park, bowl is that
My mom said, say hi, Alex.
is that only like one person can be in there at once too. Whereas at a street course, you can like move around
Yeah.
each other and get more reps, and I feel like it creates a little bit of tension sometimes.
It does. I
Yeah.
think it does because kids and parents start counting like, well, she got 4 runs and my kid only got 2 runs and she's being snaked and da-da-da. Like, and yes, those are valid concerns, but it gets a little tricky for sure.
Yeah, it totally does. I mean, if you just remember the culture of it is that, like, as little girls, when we were little girls, you had to just get it and go
Yeah.
around a bunch of dudes, and, like, that's how you
Yeah.
were raised. No one was going to, like, rarely would they hold back the
Yeah,
skaters
so
for
that
you to
you
get
could
a
drop
run.
in.
Unless you were really, it was like a little age. It's like, right? It's like
Yeah,
training
there's a
wheels.
golden age when
It-
you're really little, and then all of a sudden you're like, wait, I just have to fight for it now. No one's gonna stop this session, so I can drop in.
They take the training wheels off and like you can
Uh-huh.
find. I think the minute that you like blast a proper air, like
Yeah.
a no grab
They're
air,
like,
they're
"All right,
"You're-
you're on
all
your
right,
own."
You're on your own, kid." Oh my gosh, that back tail. If she lands it like the longest slide with a backside tail slide, she should get a bonus.
Yeah, I agree.
That was Mizuho. As you can see, the day is winding down. Longest grind and longest slide are wrapping up. We're going to have the podium right after this, too. So if you want to find out who won all the events here today, including the Open Pro Bowl, which we just watched, the final there. Stick around for a couple more minutes, and we will have the prize presentation. I think Amelia is down there on the course getting ready for that. It is hard to get them out of the bowl once the MCs down there have said, okay, it's over like 3 or 4 times.
Oh, they stopped. Good. Oh, no.
And the skaters have another full day of action again tomorrow. We got vert all day. We got street, pro, open tomorrow as well. We got best trick street to close things out tomorrow.
So now what? Do they take it down to the podium?
Well, they're going to be down at the podium. They're going to do the presentation. If you want to go down there and go watch, it's been a pleasure having you on here with me.
Yeah. I live in Maryland, and I feel like I need to have a California burrito here. I need to have like a legit burrito.
What's like a California burrito? What's your go-to order?
I love me just a bean and cheese burrito, honestly, but there's something called a California burrito with the carne asada and the French fries and you know, pico de gallo and all the things.
You have another definition for a classic California burrito? I think it's with the fries.
Yeah.
I think it's with fries and avocado.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, fries and avocado. I actually like to add refried beans in it.
Beautiful. Love that.
Yeah. So, you know, there you go. Maybe I'll make up a burrito. I wish I could make up skate combos like the breakfast burrito like Reese Nelson. I'm not even sure what that is, but I think it's a trick she invented. There's also like a roast beef breakfast burrito or like a afternoon burrito. I'm not really sure. She's like a video game. She's awesome.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we'll see Reese out here tomorrow and you as well, Lindsay. Thank you so much for joining us in the booth today. Looking forward to checking out more exposure with you.
Yeah.
Legend. Thanks for stopping by.
Later.
All right, you diehards on the webcast that are still watching, the prize ceremony is coming up soon. The podium's going to come up. We're going to find out who won all the events here today, including the Pro Open Bowl that just concluded a few moments ago. Shout out to all the skaters who came out today and competed. More than 200 skaters came out here to Exposure. That's a record-breaking year. Women's skateboarding is alive and well. Thank you to all the staff as well out there and the volunteers. The City of Encinitas as well. Sponsors, thank you XGames for hosting our live broadcast here too. Podium's going to be coming up in just a moment here. Stick around.
They said we were too much. Too loud, too bold, too bright. But the world doesn't change by blending in. It changes when we show up in full color. Every streak is a story. Every shade is a statement. Every color, a declaration that we're here. And we're not toning it down. We fall, we rise, we roll forward anyway. Because this isn't just about color. It's confidence, it's courage, it's the power to take every fall and still stand out. We don't wait for the world to make space for us. We color it ourselves. Unleash your bold with Arctic Fox, proud sponsor of Exposure.
say the winners? I have it. Okay, I'm just gonna close it out. The production team is Skate. What is the production called again? Skate? Skate Stream. Thank you. Sure. Yeah, it's fine. It's just going to be a while for your stream. They're going to go through all. Well, that was an action-packed day here at Exposure 14. I want to thank you guys all for tuning in with us. The podium's going to go a little bit long, but I promise, if you go to exposure.org, you can see all the winners, the podiums, the pictures, the flowers, the cheers, and everything else. Come back again tomorrow. We're going to have vert, we're going to have street, we're going to have best trick. It's going to be amazing. You don't want to miss it. You can tune in live. Thanks to our good friends at SkateStream. On behalf of the production team, myself, Amelia Brodka, and the entire Exposure crew, I want to thank you for tuning in with us, and I will see you again tomorrow.